BBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
ZYXWV, so I've got piles.
Oh, awesome. Oh, yes. Awesome. I've got one too.
Yeah, it's Monday. What are you talking about? Good, isn't it? It's Monday. It's good. It's good. Monday. So, just moving everything a little bit closer. I'm going to touch it. Oh, it's bloody hot in here. Hell's teeth. Does Paul Ross have it on furnace setting on the old, Doobie What's It? Sorry, I should have been doing the news there. I should have been, setting everything up. But we were arguing the difference between beautiful, pretty and au naturel and watching The Looters on Sky. Have you seen The Looters? The new series on Sky News? It's fantastic. There's old Nisbet there from Sky, doing a thing about this boat that's crashed in Devon or whatever it is, surrounded by looters. And it's fantastic. And if I wasn't doing this show now, London, I'd be there. I'm tempted to send Chris down there to get me a bit of a motorbike. I thought the boat was supposed to be full of chemicals. And, oh, it's going to be very toxic. Oh, it's, the coastline is going to be ruined because it's all toxic and it's chemical. It's not. It's full of BMWs and moist wipes and nappies. I'll have some of that, please. 0870 9090 973. We start the show. Can I get names on these emails, Chris? I don't know why that does that, but give me names. All I've got is subjects and dates. I want names, goddammit. Now, we start the show, Mondays to Fridays. The first 30 minutes is Triple M. Calls going straight to air. Now, if you missed last night's Triple M show, Sunday night, 10 to 1, it was bloody good. It was brilliant. It was probably the top 5, top 3 we've ever done. It's well worth... you know I don't like towing the corporate line. You give money to LBC, you don't. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm here for a year. That's groovy. But it's well worth subscribing to the podcast for last night's show on its own. It was great. Sorry?
It's on there already.
All right, I know. I'm assuming I'm assuming that it is. You've interrupted my flow then. I was having a good old start of the week. I'm trying to... You know what I mean? Push. You doing it again? Shoo. That's it. Throw away that key. I completely... Oh, that was it! A fella called in... You can talk now if you want. A fella called in and accused... This is brilliant. Can we try and find his call, in fact? The guy that called in and accused Nick Ferris and I of encouraging children to take crack cocaine. It was fantastic. Can we find his call and play a bit of that tonight? I want the weekday listeners who may not listen to the Sunday night show to know what I have to go through on a Sunday night. This guy was convinced that Ferris and I were pushing crack cocaine and heroin onto the young people. Now, I don't know where he got this from, but it was... we may play that tonight if we can find it. We may not. We may play it tomorrow. Who cares? These ideas come, they go. Now, plenty of stuff to talk about, but let's just dive straight in. The first 30 minutes. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
You think you're special, Ian?
Sorry?
You think you're special?
Yes.
But you ain't.
You're speaking a little bit too close to the phone, madam.
Yeah, I'm on speakerphone.
Okay, well, why don't you pick the phone up and put it by your ear?
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, and give us a call back when you've done that. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Knickers and knockers and big wobbly boobs.
Well, I wish we'd started with that phone call, to be honest. We got two of them. Well, let's go for both of them, shall we? Let's have line 8 and line 10, you're on the air together. Well, line 8, you let me down. Line 10, you were fantastic as per usual. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Yes, I tell you, I'm enjoying the show. Just wondering where Verinda is. I think that was him. You called him Madam, that nutcase.
Oh, was it? I wasn't really paying attention. He's enjoying the show. We're only, we've done about 7 minutes of broadcast so far. I've still got this cold, okay, and I feel fine. I just can't get rid of this snotty bit, and it means I'm all bunged up and I'm all snotty and I'm blowing my nose and I can't get rid of it. I bought some really strong decongestant today, which I don't like taking because it blows my mind. Let's try this one. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Did you call me a poppadom?
No, I didn't call you a poppadom.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I think you'll find I called you Bombay Aloo. Thank you. Which is like, have you had the Bombay Aloo?
No.
It's like hot, spicy potatoes. Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh,
fantastic. Yes, line 6. Yes, good night. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
That's a good idea. Why doesn't Verinda go on Big Brother?
Yeah, but it's an idea. I wouldn't say it's a good idea. It's an idea. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, yeah, don't forget poker.
Oh, I can't play poker, for God's sakes, woman. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Ian, it's Jeffo Dull.
Hello, Jeffo.
Yeah, I heard that guy last night.
Oh, the crack guy?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
What time was it? You don't know, do you?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was about...
It was after 12.
11:10. I'd say about 11:10.
No, you're wrong. It was between 12 and 12:15.
Oh, was I right?
Because that whole quarter of an hour was full of fruit cakes.
Oh, right. It's
Yes.
just that, can I make 2 points?
You can have a go.
Yeah, firstly, he's not going to cure the whole problem of narcotics in our great capital city by bumping you off.
By doing what to me?
Well, whatever he wanted to do to you, which is
I don't think he wanted to do that.
Oh, was it? Well, I thought it said about backs and...
Oh, he wanted to kill me, yes. He was threatening me, yeah. He did the line that I didn't think anyone actually used. I said to him, are you threatening me? He said, no, that's not a threat. That's a promise.
Promise, that's
That's
right.
a promise.
I heard that one.
I was on a promise last night.
Yeah, but it's not... You see, because you talk about those things, the very stupid, ridiculous things, activities of taking narcotics, which ruin and destroy people's lives, which you totally disagree with. I know you do, because you wouldn't want to see anyone's life ruined or destroyed, and it's not funny or amusing at all. But just because you talk about it doesn't mean you're encouraging it, does it?
I don't really think I do talk about drugs, and also... Hey man, listen, as I said last night, whatever I say about drugs is going to have literally zero effect on anyone. And, you know, I was at college, I've been to parties, I've seen things going down, and, you know, people are going to experiment, and, hey, it's all fine, man. Just, you know, leave me out of it.
Well, I don't agree with them. I don't agree with the government's policy on this new police...
Whoa, hang on a second, BBC Southern Counties, can I help you? That was nearly an issue there. We nearly did the drugs issue. And after 8, we'll be talking about immigration. And at 9, it's racism on Big Brother. Yes, line 7.
Hi, Ian. I'm ringing about the last night thing.
That's how they should introduce it. And after 9 o'clock, it's racism on Big Brother. That's how they should do it on Channel 4.
No, that's right. I was listening last night. I nearly phoned you because all of a sudden that guy phoned up,
Yes.
ranted like a mental.
Yes, I believe he was.
Why? What provoked him? I didn't hear anything at all mentioned.
No, nor do I, but he was convinced that I was pushing crack cocaine and heroin onto our young people. And not only me, but Nick Ferris as well.
And the thing is, although I can't say about Nick, I don't listen to him, but I'm listening to you religiously every day.
Yes.
And you say nothing like that and anything again.
Hey,
so...
you know what? I don't listen to Nick Ferris. I'm more of a Wogan man, but I can pretty much bet my house on the fact that he doesn't push hard drugs
same
as well.
But, you know...
Yes. Well, thank you for that. There we go. I don't want to dwell on that too much, but it was fun last night, wasn't it, eh? We'll start we'll have things to talk about half past 7, but just for the first 30 minutes. Because I find that the first hour of this show in the new slot is a little bit like walking backwards through mud wearing lead boots, and I want to try and get rid of that, if we can, which is why we're taking the calls straight to air. Yes, line 4, you're on the wireless.
Call James Well, show on Talksport Radio. Call James Well, show on Talksport Radio. James Well.
This guy phoned in last night, all night, singing the James Whale jingles, and it was fantastic. And by the way, is he listening now? He'll be listening in about half an hour, so we'll do our usual good evening, James, and see if we can come up with some topics for him to steal. I don't know. I shan't be listening to his show. I listen to Clive Bull, of course, who's on, what time's he on now? 10 till 1. I'm just getting used to it. Let's try this one. Line 9, you're on the wireless. It's disappointing. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Good night, Ian.
Yes, okay. And before the travel, line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
Great show. Don't let the mentalers get to you.
Okay, we'll try and stop that with all my might. Well, it's a gentle start. It's a Monday. What do we expect? 0870 90 973 is the number if you want to take part. You can email as well, of course. Ian.
Ian Lee's Good Evening.
Plenty. A genuinely busy show today. But all of that mayhem begins after we've had another 15 minutes of this rubbish. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello there.
Yes.
Right, first up, Mike says, go up to the 3rd floor.
Yes.
It's a filing cabinet there. There's plenty of photos there.
You only lasted about 30 seconds on Mendoza off the other night.
Which night was that?
It was the night that I accidentally tuned into that station. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Don't hang up on me.
Oh,
Don't hang up on me.
I'm hanging up on you. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
All of which makes me anxious. Sometimes unbearably so.
It's at times unbearably so, isn't it? Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello there.
It's Graham!
Hello.
Is this the first time you've called this show?
It could well possibly.
Oh, no, it's not. It's the second time.
I've got to tell you a lovely story.
You don't have to tell me it.
You might know a bit mellower tonight than I am.
You what?
I'm a bit mellower tonight.
Why is everyone sounding really muffled and as though they're stupid?
Because I'm a bit mellower tonight.
Okay, a bit mellower. Why is that?
Regression.
All right, past life regression,
Have
is it?
Have you heard of this?
I used to be a hypnotist.
Regression. Saw it on this morning. You know.
Oh, right, yes.
The fat lady in the camp chapel.
Yes.
You know? This morning.
Yes, I know what the programme this morning is. I understand the
Had
concept.
one done myself.
Okay, yes.
Lots of past angers and let go of them.
Fantastic.
Happened to mention your name in the session.
Yes.
They took me back to past life. I believe you killed a child.
You did what?
Did you kill a child?
It's funny you mention that, but no, I didn't.
That's what he said. And you know, unfortunately, these things get out and they cost a bit of money, don't they?
£300 do they cost?
About £200.
Yeah, I'm going to cut you off, Graham.
You killed a child.
Nasty piece of work. 08709090973. Call's going straight to air. Chris is sitting there doing absolutely nothing, which is fantastic, and that's the way it should be. Well done, you. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hey, James. James Whale.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, it's James Whale here.
Hello. You know, the last time we spoke, this is really strange.
I've got a naked stripper. I'm going to honk my horn. I'm about to lock up the prisoners, and Ash is standing by.
Radio Air. It was probably 1984.
Yeah, and I'm doing the same act I was doing then.
I spoke to you. I was about 15. My parents had gone away.
Excellent. I don't know. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. I just want to say, it's embarrassing videos. That's on Agent Chris's website.
What? On his what?
On his page.
Hello? What was that? Chris, embarrassing videos where? Have you got a website? Do you mean the LBC website?
It didn't sound like he said embarrassing videos. It sounded like he said something else.
What did he say? I couldn't really hear. It was all muffled.
Yeah. Embarrassing...
This is on your... I might have a look at your website. I've not looked at your page. It's on the lbc.co.uk.
Oh, no, no, they got rid of it. It's rubbish.
Oh, have they?
No. Okay. Yeah, no one was looking at it,
I
so...
won't have a look.
Got rid of it.
Well, that's a relief. Yes, line 9, you're on the wireless.
I love you.
Yes, I love you too. Thank you. 3, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I'm going to meet you. Yeah, I'll meet you down by bike station. Yeah, I've got some really good stuff, mate. I've got some really, really good
Lovely. Why is everyone whispering and muttering today? Is that my ears playing me up?
No.
They are, aren't they?
They are.
Jeez, are we going to have 3 hours of whisperers? Yes, line 9, you're on the wireless.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang.
What a lot of fun that was. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
I've got a audio clip for you that I thought you might like to hear.
Jean-Claude?
Yeah, morning, mate. How's it going?
No. Something wrong there. I was expecting someone going to wee. Anton Cordial. Yeah, mate, how's it going? It's Jean-Claude. Are you really Jean-Claude, or you just felt like calling yourself Jean-Claude this morning? Is that like your porno name?
No, I'll be Jean-Claude today, I think.
Yeah, why not?
More appropriate.
Feels like it's the right time. Jean-Claude, what do you reckon this is?
This is Scented Vampire. Well, they did the recent film that came out before Christmas. The Devil Wears Prada.
Wow. 08709090973 is the phone number. That's Christian O'Connell being proud. I'm supposed to be doing something with him this Thursday, work-wise. We don't hang out as friends, but it's been postponed. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, he's bottled it. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Yes. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Welcome to Book at Bedtime, with me, the genuine Christian Mark Coonan. Today we will be reading extracts from the book It's hard to be an Inuit when you come from Dagenham.
OK, lovely, thank you. Didn't understand any of that. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Yes, hello. Good morning, stroke evening. Could you tell me what the MMM music stuff is you play, please?
Yes, I could do. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, mate. How did your interview go with Barry, then?
On the Radio 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Posh comedy. There's lots of posh people there.
He's not posh, though.
No, he's not posh, but I am, innit?
I know that. So when it was meant to be aired, when
Hey,
did you hear it?
it was out on Saturday. You missed it. Get this. This will impress you, Helen. So it was in the Boozer after doing Loose Ends on Radio 4, posh comedy. In there, and I'm with Barry from Watford, and he gets a phone call from Abby Titmus's producer. Abby Titmus was in for Jenny Eclair on LBC, and the producer says, would you like to go on Abby's show, because she's getting some of the regular callers for LBC to go on the show. So Barry said, yeah, all right. So we went out of the pub, I went with him, and he said, well, I'll put you on if you want. Then we went back in the pub, lo and behold, sitting in the corner, rubbing my tiny little fella, it was John Holmes was there.
No.
So, it was, hanging out, and you can listen to this on the podcast of the show. There's Barry from Watford on Abby's show. He then gives me the phone, I speak to Abby, then I pass the phone to John Holmes, and he gives the phone back to Barry, and it sounded like we were hanging out, having a right old laugh.
Can I just get this right?
Yes.
Now, Barry's been invited on Abby's show.
Yes.
Who you love,
Yeah.
and she hasn't invited you.
Yeah, I know, I had to force my way onto the show. It was disappointing, but, yeah, John Holmes. He's tiny, isn't he? I've only met him, like, maybe twice, about 6 years ago. It'd be a nice chat. I said his show shouldn't be so newsy. I thought his show's a bit newsy. And I said, where's all the crazy stuff gone, man? Where's, like, the Splinter Cell on the wireless and all the crazy, the wordplay and stuff? Why is it all news? And he went, oh, well. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone. Still a good show, though. Friday afternoons, 4 till 6:30. John Holmes. Paul Ross does the Mondays to Thursday. I think you've got the hang of how this works now, haven't you? Haven't you? I've pretty much grasped it. Paul Ross, Mondays to Thursdays, 4 till 6:30. By the way, if anyone phones in, and keep an eye on this, Chris, if anyone phones in to complain about the new times and stuff, I'm just cutting them off. I cannot be bothered going through that. So, Paul Ross, Mondays to Thursdays, 4 till 6:30. John Holmes, Fridays, 4 till 6:30. I'm on 7 till 10, Mondays to Fridays, and Clive Bull is on 10 till 1, Mondays to Thursdays, and the Psychic Show is, well, that doesn't matter, but you've got the hang of it, I think. 4, you're on the wireless.
We had a moment at...
Yes, OK, God's sakes. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Huh?
Yes?
Elvis Seaman.
Yes?
Yeah, I was wondering if I could get on the radio.
You're on the radio?
Oh, I'm on the radio.
Yes.
How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, fine. What did you want to get on the radio for?
Talk about my girlfriend. I think she's cheating on me, but,
OK. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
The new schedule, isn't it making your weekends really short? Are you noticing that?
How's it making my weekend short? Hang on a minute, I wasn't going to talk about... I can answer this question.
I'm not complaining, am I?
No, you're not.
I'm concerned about you.
But no, my weekends are absolutely fine and dandy.
Even though you miss a whole evening.
Do you know what? I don't really do anything in the evenings anyway, so I miss nothing. It gives me more freedom in the daytime to go and do stuff.
I suppose that's true.
Like dozing, and today I watched 4 episodes of Prison Break. It was fantastic. Line 5, you're on the wireless. For God's sakes. Yes?
Yeah, can you tell everyone to come onto the chat room?
No. Deary me, well, that was hard work, wasn't it? Well, let's liven things up. OK, we'll take a breather there. Just stop calling now, because if you call up now, you'll speak to Agent Chris, who will screen you almost as though this were a proper show.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
I just don't know why songs rhyme. And it feels satisfying, doesn't it? If you get a good rhyme, it feels satisfying. And you get clever songs, like Dylan and Cohen. Leonard Cohen. Oh, God, I don't like him. Suzanne's nice, but the rest of it's rubbish. Just rubbish. And it doesn't rhyme, and it's clever, but it sits So why do they rhyme? I don't understand where this comes... This is like a proper psychological question I'm asking you. It was just plaguing me a lot over the weekend. Oh, I tell you what's been plaguing me. Jacob?
Hello, mate.
Have you heard this Mika fella?
Nah.
He's number 1 in the charts.
No, I'm not really into music, actually.
Well, I don't know if he is. I can't work out if he's brilliant or if he's bobbins, and I'll tell you why. Because for the last 3 months, do you know Ken Bruce?
No.
Okay, this is going to be a tough conversation. Ken Bruce on Radio 2 has been playing Mika's song just like over and over and over and over and over, and that's why it's number one. And I can't work out if it's the greatest thing I've ever heard or if it's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Why don't you do a text vote on it?
Because we don't do texts on this show. We haven't done texts on this show for about a year.
Oh, sorry, mate.
But we can't, people can call in 0870 9090 973 and let me know if they think Mika is... And I was reading in the paper today, he's going to be like the biggest pop thing ever.
I think you should make friends with him then, if he is.
Yeah, I should make friends with him, shouldn't I? That's a good idea, actually. We're trying to get Steven Seagal on the show.
Really? When?
March. He's got a band. He's playing with a band.
You're kidding me?
No, man, I'm not. He's playing with his band, a Thunderbox, and they're playing the Shepherd's Bush Empire in March. We can't go. It's on a Sunday. We're working. But we're trying to get him in on the show to talk about, like, Under Siege 2 and stuff. Yeah.
That'd be great, mate. I've seen all his movies.
Yes, I bet you have. Anyway, Jacob, what have you called in about?
Basically, I just wanted to let you know, you served me once at B-Jams in Slough.
I served you at B-Jams in Slough. This is fantastic. We're talking
back
what?
in the days.
We're talking 15 or it's probably 16 years ago.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Your face.
How do you know it was me?
Because I used to go over there quite often, and I recognised your face, and I went on the website, LBC website.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, I've seen him somewhere.
Yes.
I definitely have seen him somewhere.
Right.
And then you've mentioned B-Jams a couple of times on your radio show.
Yes.
And then I thought, that's it. That's where I saw him.
But how can you remember back 16 years?
I'm not from my memory.
So tell me when, exactly where, and what happened in B-Jams when I served you?
I can't remember, to be honest, but I remember I was buying bread.
You were buying bread?
Yep.
And this was the B-Jams in Slough, was it?
Yep.
In the Queensmere shopping centre?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll stop you there, Jacob. I didn't work in that one. I worked in the one on the Farnham Road.
All right, mate.
So it wasn't me?
I don't know. It must have been you.
Well, no, it wasn't me, because I didn't work in that one.
Is it?
Yeah, I worked in the one on the Farnham Road.
Maybe it was the one on Farnham Road.
Well, you'd remember if it was the one on the Farnham Road. Do you want to join in a Rocky chant with me? Rocky, 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 in time. Rocky, Rocky,
Rocky.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Jacob.
See you, mate.
Yeah, what a delightful fruitcake he was. Oh, he's got completely the wrong... Hang on a second. Line two, do you want to join in a Rocky chant?
Oh, yeah, that'd be good, yeah.
Okay, where you go?
Rocky, yeah, that's me. I'm Rocky. Rocky Balboa.
Now, are you Rocky 2 or Rocky 4?
Well, I want to talk about Rocky 1.
Okay, Rocky 1, okay.
Do you remember how I trained for that film?
I don't remember. Why don't you remind us?
I was training that movie. I would go into the freezer and I would beat my meat.
That was it, yes.
Yeah, I beat my meat all the time for that movie.
Okay, steady on. We know that means masturbation, so be careful, yes?
Yeah, well, that's what I was doing all the time for that movie.
Okay.
Have you seen my new movie, Rocky Balboa?
I've not seen it yet. Is it any good?
It's a great movie. You gotta see that movie.
Okay, I tell you what I did watch at the weekend.
Yeah, what you watch?
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
That's a great movie.
Well,
Getty.
I don't know if it's
my mom in that movie.
Yes, and I only saw the last 50 minutes, and you actually say, I tell you what, let's stop the music. Can you do the line, stop or my mom will shoot?
Stop or my mom will shoot.
Excellent. Well, thank you for that, Sylvester Stallone.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I was watching it. I wasn't watching it. I was dozing to the last 50 minutes of Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, and it was awful.
It's a good film.
It was awful. He's really handsome in it, though. He's really good looking in it.
Yeah, he's stunning.
He's What? He's not saying stunning, but he's very good looking in it, but better looking than I remember Sylvester Stallone being. Although he had his trousers. He was doing like a Simon Cowell with his trousers up here. And I was waiting for the laughs, but there were no laughs in it. It was really weird 80s comedy. Edgar's on the Old Kent Road.
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
I'm fine, Edgar.
Well,
I got a story for you. 2 weeks ago, coming back, new girlfriend from holiday.
Good lad. You brought a new girlfriend on holiday. Fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. I had a great time, you know, and, you know, when it's a new girlfriend, you know, all the urges are there.
Sexual urges, I guess you mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Good lads. Get in there.
You been there?
Twice. Both times were very disappointing, and I ended up crying after one of them.
Nah, well, this one I've been convincing her for a while, you know, to let's inaugurate the 1 Mile High Club.
The 1 Mile High Club? That means doing it on an aeroplane.
That means doing it on an aeroplane.
Wow.
Now, there's not many places to do it on an aeroplane, so we figured, you know, business class toilets, nice and big. You usually got the little baby table, you know, you fall down and put the baby
you can't
on.
do it on a baby changing table.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Yes.
Right, so we've been busy in there for about 15 minutes, and all of a sudden, a piercing screech. The alarm goes off in the plane. And we're thinking, oh, God, what's going on here? 30 seconds later, knock on the door. Somebody, will you open the door, please, sir? Will you open the door, please, sir? Half the plane has gone off, you know, this alarm going on.
Half the plane has gone off?
The alarm in the toilet has gone off.
The alarm.
And busted. And we had to walk out, and everybody in the plane saw us. You there?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
You were allowed to pull your trousers up before you went out, weren't you?
Yeah, I did. I mean, she was embarrassed, red as a beetroot. She spent the rest of the flight with her head...
But what sent the alarm off? Was the friction causing smoke?
I think too much heat.
Too much what?
Too much heat.
Heat, yes. When you were making love to your girlfriend, was this going through your head?
What? That the alarm's going to go off?
Rocky.
Rocky.
That goes through my head sometimes. I have to be completely honest. It does.
It was rocking, I must say.
Yes. I think he said rocking. And on that note, we'll say goodbye. Why would I don't understand why anyone would want to have sex on a plane. I feel sick. You've travelled with me, Chris, and I was not up for sex on that flight to Finland because I felt ill on the plane.
Yeah, you can't do it anyway because you get caught.
You would get caught. What? And also, you got two people going into the toilet. Someone's going to say, "Excuse me, there are two people gone in there. I believe they're having it off." You can't. There's no safe zone.
And also, people are queuing all the time.
Yeah, they are. They are always queuing. Although, if you go like, is business? Is it business class or first class? I don't know. Whichever the best class is. As I went twice, I didn't pay for it. Do you know what? To fly to America, like the best class, it's about £4,000 or £5,000 to do that.
I'm on the phone.
All right, Alex, calm down. It's about £4,000 or £5,000. Even if I were a millionaire. If I was a billionaire, I'd pay that. But if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't pay £5,000 to fly to America. But you get beds. You get beds on these... Do
you have your own private toilet?
You do not have your own private toilet.
You have a shower.
What? You don't have a shower?
You can.
You can't have a shower on a plane.
They have showers now.
Because they don't have showers.
Yes, they do.
Because you're so naive. Alec, sorry, Verinder impersonator.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, you still got a cold, haven't you?
Mm.
It's because you're not eating properly, mate.
You know what, you're right. I've been eating too much cheese and dairy recently.
Yeah, it's too much fat in your system.
Well, I did a big shop today and I bought a load of, like, spinach and vegetables and things.
That's good. But I called, right, to give you this recipe, right?
Oh, yes.
Have you ever had sushi?
I don't eat fish.
But you can still have sushi.
Well, yeah, but the vegetarian sushi?
Yeah, like cucumber and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that real? They say that's sushi. Is that real sushi, though? If it's just vegetables and rice...
Well, sushi means raw fish with rice. That's what it means.
Hey, do you know how to sing Pythagoras Switch in Japanese?
No. Oh.
Pythagoras Suichi. We know what that means now. Someone translated it for us.
Well, I can't do that.
Pythagoras Suichi. Pythagoras Suichi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it actually mean, though?
It means Pythagoras' switch.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Well, Pythagoras...
Yeah.
The old dude, and switch.
Well, that's nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
What does that mean?
It's a bit racist, saying the Japanese speak nonsense.
What, is that like
You've been watching too much Shipwrecked.
Yeah.
Racist.
What?
Right, so go on then. The vegetable sushi.
Right, right, what you need is, basically you need rice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you need rice vinegar.
I hope you know that Alan Joyce in the travel and the various local travel regions on the DAB are waiting for you to finish this.
What?
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
I've got the drumsticks out. Let the show begin, ladies and gentlemen. The drumsticks are here. We're going to get a drummer in the next few weeks, Marcus. We're going to have a drummer live in the studio.
Really?
Taking requests, playing your favourite drum solos.
Fascinating.
We've already had a couple of people interested, and I've said to Chris, right, you've got to check that they can play the drum solo on side 2 of Abbey Road and Moby Dick by Led Zeppelin. If they can play those, they're in.
Any classical stuff, just out of interest?
Well, if are there any famous classical drum solos?
Oh, I'm sure there are, but they were all pretty bad, probably.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes, Marcus.
Hi, how are you, Ian?
Good, very good, actually.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, hope you're having a nice evening. Just wanted a quick question, right?
I'm working.
Were you like me after having seen the first Rocky film ever? You got really excited about boxing. You actually saw a real boxing match, and you thought it was the most dull thing ever in the world.
Well, yes, boxing matches are quite rubbish in real life. But the thing is, what we excel in this country is we don't have any fat, what do they call them? Heavyweight boxers. We just have, like, flyweight and super flyweight and super fly guy weight. And they're rubbish, because it's just skinny lads.
Well,
And
there was that sort of slightly large guy called Lennox Lewis.
Oh, yeah, he was good.
Although he was ex-Canadian, though, wasn't he, I guess?
Yeah, well, yes, he was. And when did he stopped boxing, 15 years ago or something?
Well, not that long. He just carried on eating a lot more pies when he was actually meant to be,
But we've never had... I mean, we had Bruno, who was a joke.
Yes.
He wasn't that funny a joke, but he was a joke, yes.
He was just a statue.
Who was that other fella we had that was after him that was rubbish? Olivier.
No, I mean, it's more recently, there was, like, Audley Harrison, who was just pathetic as well.
Tyson was American, you idiot.
No, Audley Harrison.
No, I'm talking to... Oh, for God's sake, it's all good. I'm talking to Chris, you idiot. Now.
Right, sorry, I beg your pardon.
Yes. No, there was another fella, wasn't there, called Lawrence or something? Not Laurence Olivier, he was in The Jazz Singer. Lionel Oliver or something.
Blair?
Yeah, there was. But I don't know who he is. 08709090973. Anyway, yes, boxing isn't that great, really.
No. Plus, I've got to say, Sly Stallone does actually look pretty bad now on film. He looks like he's just melting, doesn't he?
Have you seen the new Rocky film?
I haven't brought myself to actually do it yet.
Oh, it's had fantastic reviews, man.
Apparently so, but I just don't know. You know, after the second one, which I thought was the last reasonably okay one.
Are you scared of it? Are you a bit scared?
Yeah, Sly's going to attack me.
You bottler. The Rocky 3 was good with Mr. T in it.
Oh, God, I'll be the fool. Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mr. T looks tiny up against him now.
Yes, I love the drumsticks. I know it's irritating to you, dear listener, but you know what? It helps just get a lot of... Is this air conditioning working in here? Because it is boiling in here. Who do we complain to? Who do I complain to?
LBC Air Conditioning.
Oh, I'll send him an email later. Nigel!
Ian, how are you?
Yes, I'm hot.
Hot, man. It's cold where I am.
Yeah, but it's bloody hot in here. It's not very comfortable, yes. If this carries on, we may be booting Clive Bull out of his comfy air-conditioned studio and starting an aircon war. We won't, Nigel. It's not worth it.
You have to get Clive to bring around some nice cocktails, Ian.
Some of your what?
You have to get Clive to bring in some nice cocktails if it's so hot in your studio.
Oh, well, he could do, couldn't he? I don't drink, though, but you can get non-alcoholic cocktails, but all they are, really, is just fruit juice.
That's it. Whizzed up with a cherry in it, and that's about it.
Yes, and if a drink needs an umbrella, I don't want to drink it. Hey, I was at a rubbish party last week, and it was rubbish. It was hosted by Gene Simmons, and that's the only reason I went. And I left when I saw Brendan Cole, the Aussie dancer, and the Cheeky Girls there. When I saw those groups of people, I thought, do you know what? I don't want to be here. But the glass of lemonade, £3.
Expensive.
You're very expensive, Nigel, very expensive.
Now, were the Cheeky Girls, or one of the Cheeky Girls, with her new partner?
Lembit Opik wasn't there, but there's a picture of the Cheeky Girls in today's paper wearing what they were wearing the other night. And I don't think one of them is a Cheeky Girl. I think they've replaced one of the Cheeky Girls, because they used to be identical and a little bit ugly. But now, one of them's quite sexy.
You think so?
Yeah, she is now, and I've met them before, years ago. And they were a bit rough. But now one of them's really pretty. I don't think it's the same girl. I'm not saying anything, but I think that one of them's been murdered and replaced.
one's been substituted.
Yeah, definitely. You wouldn't know, would you, really? You wouldn't really know. I mean, you don't look at their faces, you look at their bums.
They're bods.
They're
Maybe
cheeky bums, yes.
Exactly. Maybe one's been photoshopped out.
Yes, maybe. It's a shame. Anyway.
Two things. Your call about having fun with your girlfriend on a plane. Of course, if you travel with a certain airline which has the longest beds in the business in first class, and you fly a certain route which takes off very late in the afternoon in American time, which of course is very late in the UK time,
Yes.
it is possible.
But why would you want to? I can go weeks without doing it and still be more than satisfied.
I wouldn't want to, but I think people get the thrill. It's the buzz. It's like voyeurism, isn't it?
Oh, I feel sick on aeroplanes. I just have to concentrate on watching the Jackie Chan film and that's it, and trying to sleep. I can't... Any sudden movements or any jerkiness or... no, thank you. No, thank you.
And the worst thing about watching a movie on a plane is when you get a dodgy headphone and only one speaker working.
When they do that, though, don't they give you a portable DVD player?
Yeah, you can get one if it isn't working. It's such a pain. At the screen, you've got to bend down, look at it, crook your neck, it's awful.
Yes, well, you know...
I know what you mean.
There are worse things. There are worse things that happen. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Hang on, there's an email here that says, Ian, you let down. Oh, there we go, yes. Oh, goodness gracious me, because I wasn't playing on the Xbox earlier on. I do apologise, I was having a doze.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Home of the hits.
Now, Kenny, I'm not a fan of sports, as I'm sure you're aware.
Okay.
But the tennis was on at the weekend, nothing else on the telly, feeling a bit down. I thought I'd watch a bit of tennis, innit? So the guy said, OK, we'll go to the Australian Open now, and it's... I can have game, set, and match. OK, I always... Because, right, it's the first set, and such is leading 3 games to 2, and he's serving now to break serve. Oh, no, he's playing to break serve. So I'll watch this. I watched it, and it was quite interesting. It was quite exciting. So they showed about 10 minutes of that. Then they went back to the studio, and the guy said, OK, well, let's go forward an hour and a half now. It's the third set. Hang on a minute. They jumped to the third set. Are they allowed to do that?
I've got no idea. I don't like tennis.
Jesus, I'm talking to people, and no one's giving me... For God's sakes! It just struck me as odd, Kenny.
Well, I'm more of a football man. I went to the Arsenal match.
Oh, well, there you go. But imagine that. You're watching the football, and they say, OK, we're joining the game now. It's 10 minutes into the game. Arsenal are 1-0 up. And then you watch 15 minutes, you get into it. And then it goes back to Gary Lineker, and he says, OK, right, we join the game now, and the last 10 minutes of the second half, and it's 3-1 to Man United. Well, that wouldn't be fair, would it, Kenny?
No, but unfortunately, that's the way it is normally.
Why is that?
Been yesterday.
No, I'm not... Oh. I'm not talking about the literal...
I'm not going to get into discussion about football anymore.
I'm not talking about... Kenny, listen to me. God damn it, we're going to work this through. I'm not talking about the literal score of the game.
Right.
What do you think I'm talking about?
It's how unfair it could be.
No.
Right.
Have another go. I'm going to pursue this, and we're going to hammer this point home. Have another go.
All right, okay. I don't know, what... I really don't know where you can...
OK, well, I'll tell you again using, Chris, give me a third sport that I can... Oh, no, I'll do it with a film. OK?
Oh, OK, go on then.
OK, imagine you're watching, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Right.
OK. And the commentator goes, OK, we're going to join Sylvester Stallone and Estelle Getty in the laugh riot, Stop or My Mum Will Shoot, 10 minutes into the film where Sylvester Stallone's mom first turns up at the police station. And you watch that, and it's quite funny. You watch that 10 minutes. Then it goes back to the announcer, and he says, well, we joined Stop or My Mom Will Shoot now, 10 minutes from the end, when Sylvester Stallone tells his mom that he was dumped by his girlfriend, and he goes back to the office to have a right old booze up.
OK, it just means that you missed it. And it's not your fault, it's their fault.
But we're getting there, Kenny. How are they allowed to do that? How are they allowed to show you 10 minutes of it, then say, yeah, OK, ignore what that happened there, we're going to jump forward an hour and a half?
Well, I suppose, it kind of cuts the time down a little bit.
Well, it does, but why do that? Why not just show the hour and a half? Why not just show that bit?
I've got no idea. It's like ITV, they show a film... Oh, hang on a sec, we're going to stop, we're going to show you the news, and then we're going to come back.
It's not quite like that.
But no, but... I mean,
in that they come back at the same point.
It's as bad as that.
So close.
You might as well just skip to the end.
Well, No! Oh!
Yes, I promise.
But no, but when they do that on ITV, they come back at the same point in the film. They haven't jumped. What I'm saying is, it's bad
I know that's what you're saying, but by the time you get to the end...
Yes.
You might as well have just forgotten about it, because an hour later, when you go back to the film, you might as well just forget about it. It's a waste of time.
Excellent stuff there. Oh, wait. So, oh, dearie me. More of it calls after the news.
On FM, on DAB, and online. This is LBC 97.3. LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
And she got some pair of melons.
I got genuinely angry. Let me try and explain it calmly. What I mean was, you're watching the tennis, you go into it 10 minutes into the game, you watch 10 minutes, it goes back to the studio, and the guy says, well, that was a good 10 minutes, let's look at the game an hour later. Well, why did you show me that 10 minutes? Why not just show me the whole game? Do you understand what I'm saying, Geezer?
Hello?
Yes, do you... Oh, for God's sakes. I'm going to go home early. I brought some CD... I've got the Langley Schools music project. We'll play that.
Hello?
Yes.
Ian.
What?
Oh, I'm just I'm on my way up to North, and I was just hearing you talking about Rocky,
Yes.
and I know all the Rocky quotes,
All of the Rocky quotes?
Yeah, all the you question me one Rocky quote, and I'll give you it now.
You want me to question you one Rocky quote?
Yeah, the Rocky quotes.
Okay, well, how do I put that into a question?
Give me a quote from a Rocky film.
Okay, is it Rocky V when he has a fight with his? Okay, in Rocky V,
Yes, Rocky V.
What's the quote?
Because Mickey loves you. Get up because Mickey loves you.
He's right. Okay. You know Rocky 3?
Yeah, Rocky 3. Go on.
What's the quote?
The quote is I'm going to bust you up. Or B.A. Rockers.
Barry, do you want to have a go at this? This is fun.
Yeah, Rocky 2. Rocky 2? Rocky 2. Yeah, Rocky 2 is the one where he goes, get up and win. He's in the hospital with a baby. He's just had the baby. That's it. And he's there, and he goes running through, and he goes, what are you waiting for? Well, let's do it. Well, it's a tearjerker, isn't it? I'm there. It's Adrian! Yeah. What about the one where Rocky decides that boxing is a barbaric sport that basically involves pummeling the brain until the opponent blacks out? I've lost that one. I haven't got that one. Yeah. Is it Ghostbuster 2?
Yeah. Thank you, Geezer. He was a delightful old fruitcake, wasn't he?
He really was. Wasn't it lovely? I always think that he's managed to keep in trim old Sylvester Stallone by bashing his mum about by the looks of it. That's not...
No, that's...
Thinking of LBC.
No, you're thinking of in the film Stop or My Mum Will Shoot. He didn't hit Estelle Getty. You don't hit Estelle Getty in that film, do you, Sylvester Stallone?
No, I don't hit Estelle Getty in that film.
Hello, man. How you doing? You all right?
All right.
We've got the cleaner in, Barry.
Oh, hello there.
He can't hear you.
How you doing, cleaner?
Yeah, everyone's saying hello to you.
Yeah.
Barry's saying hello, and Sylvester Stallone is saying hello.
Hello, Barry. Hello, Barry.
It's actually Sylvester Stallone.
How you doing?
That's
I'm Sylvester Stallone.
No, shut up, Barry. That's Sylvester Stallone is on the line there.
Yeah?
Yeah, seriously, man. Sylvester Stallone, the movie star. Do you want to say anything to Sylvester? Okay. He doesn't want to speak to you. He's not a fan of your film, Sylvester.
Hey, what about Rambo? You don't want Rambo?
No. Anyway, Barry.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
It's complicated, isn't it?
It's very complicated.
They're all phoning in from all sorts.
Do you know what? There's when you call in,
Yes.
there's one song that pops up in my mind. Shall I play it?
Yeah, go on then. It's very cruel. Do it again.
Do you want it again?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, go on.
I ain't got many years to I'm
permanently bumbling and slow. Turn it up high, down in my soon to be my coffin.
Yes, good.
It's very cruel, really.
It's what I call black comedy.
Yes.
But I don't think you can say that anymore.
No.
Channel 4 won't be showing any black comedies now.
Absolutely.
They've got to be extra special careful.
What I want to do is do my bit for racial equality and harmony. And harmony, Ian.
Dear God, yes. How are you going to do that, Barry?
I was going to, what I plan to do over the coming weeks is my tribute to all the nations of the world.
Well, that sounds quite nice. There can't be anything wrong with that. Okay, well, do you want to do it now?
I'm going to start with the Poles. You know, the Poles are over here, and this is my Polish men. You ready?
Yes,
yeah.
I think so.
Hello, I'm a Polish fella.
Right. To be honest, Barry,
I'm a Popanophanov, and
that's
will build your house for 20 pence.
Right, Barry, that's a little bit offensive. I'm actually going to have to cut you off.
50p.
Yes, sorry. That is actually a little bit. It's got to be extra careful and doing that kind of thing. Sorry, Barry. I know it comes from a good place, but we really can't have you doing that on the show. But thank you very much anyway. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. It's Bangers in Croydon.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Bangers.
How are you?
Yeah, turn your radio off.
What? It's Bangers and Mash, not just Bangers.
Oh, it's Bangers and Mash.
Yeah,
Oh, it sounds like some...
Mash.
Yes. Oh, for God's sakes. The thing is, we haven't got many calls after this, so I've got to stretch Bangers and Mash out for as long as I possibly can.
Ooh. So, right, Chris Tucker,
Yes, Chris Tucker, yes.
a comedian.
Yes, the American chap.
Yeah, that's right. What do you think of him?
Well, what's he been in?
Rush Hour 1 and 2.
Oh, he's good in Rush Hour.
Yeah.
I've not seen him in anything else.
Rush Hour 2.
Oh, he's good in Rush Hour too, yes. But when I said he's good in Rush Hour, I kind of meant the whole genre of Rush Hour movies.
Oh, okay. No, I think he's only been in 2 movies.
Oh, what, Rush Hour 1 and... What's the other one?
2.
2, 1 and 2 he's been in.
Yeah,
They're the only 2 movies he's done, is it?
I think I've never seen him in anything else. I've seen him stand-up comedy.
Oh, yeah. Are you a fan of Chris Tucker?
I am, yeah.
Yes. I think he's been in a lot more than just 2 films.
Probably, but I haven't seen those ones.
Yeah.
You should get him on LBC as a presenter.
Hang on a second. Chris, is there any chance we can get the Hollywood superstar and multimillionaire Chris Tucker to come on LBC as a presenter?
Oh, hang on. I'll just check.
He's just checking for us, Bangers and Mash.
Oh.
Should we play some music while we're waiting?
Yeah, go on in.
Hang on a minute, let's find something that's suitable. Where's my Jeopardy music gone? Oh, there it is. Chris, any luck?
He said no.
Oh, he said no, Bangers and Mash.
Oh, dear, what a shame.
Never mind.
Oh, he's funny laughing out loud.
He is funny at laughing out loud. Well, thank you, Bangers and Mash. You take care of yourself.
All right, mate, and you.
Good lad, good lad. Okie dokie. He's a bit annoying in Rush Hour, actually. Chris!
Good evening, Ian.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, it's me again. You know, the man that you call Banjo, but that's not my name, really.
Okay.
Okay, you were talking about
The
drumming.
banjo player, just for any confusion there, yes.
Do you want to learn to play drums, or did you want somebody to play drums for you?
I want someone to come in the studio one evening for the whole show and take requests from the listener.
Oh, a bit out of practice, but I could teach you a paradiddle if you want to get some practice in.
Well, I've got some sticks here with me now.
Brilliant. Well, all you do is play right, left, right, left, right, left, left.
Right, left, right, left,
left,
right, left, right.
That's no, not right. That's a paradiddle. Right, left, right, left, right, left.
Right, left, right, left.
Left. Yeah, but
right,
you have to do it
left,
in time.
right, left. Right, left.
You're not listening, are you?
Well, if you're going to be like that, you're not talking. I'm doing my best. I can't... You know what? I can't play the drums. Jonathan's in Streatham.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine. Can I just say, we're getting a lot of weirdos.
Well, I'm a first-time caller, so I'm not one of your weirdos. I listen to the show regularly, so but I've been tempted to ring you today because you're having a little bit of a problem understanding that tennis highlights thing that you watched over... Was it Eurosport you were watching it on?
No, it was on BBC.
When?
In the weekend. It was on Grandstand.
Oh, in the daytime, okay. Oh, well, that explains it even better. If it's a BBC, you know how mean they can be. What it is like, can I give you an example?
I don't know if you can, but have a go.
Okay. So this is the highlights. This is what they do. Say it's James Blake versus Marat Safin, for example.
Right.
And they would start it off by saying... They'll start it off by saying this is... Are you going to listen?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Right, they'll start off by saying this is the first set. And, the first set went to James Blake, right? Then we'd pick it up in the second set. It was going according to serve until the fifth game of the second set where Marat Safin broke serve. And that's so effectively they've edited it for you. Rather than go around and show you the whole thing, they've just cut it short and just compacted it into one little thing. So you understand.
Well,
You're not lost, really.
I've explained... That's what I said that.
So which bit don't you understand, then?
Well, why do they do that? Why do they show you 10 minutes of one game, set, and match? Game, set... 10 minutes of a set...
Yeah.
And then say, but now, an hour later, we join the action, an hour later. Then they show you the rest of the match from an hour later.
That's just the BBC, isn't it? It's all to do with time and all kind of stuff. If you were watching on Eurosport,
but why
get the whole thing,
But why do they do that?
Well, that's just the BBC.
But why?
Ian Lee's Good Evening.
Chris, is it me that's being a bit arsey, or is it them tonight? I can't work out. Maybe it is me because I've been a bit down this weekend. I've not really slept very well. So maybe, but be honest, is it me or is it them?
Maybe it's both.
Could be, couldn't it? Maybe there's something. What did you say today was the most miserable day in the world, or something?
Yeah.
Just for you personally, or in life?
Both.
Oh dear God! It's just an air of tension in the show. We don't need.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Steve.
Oh, hi, Ian. You're sounding stressy, my friend.
Stressy?
Yeah, you're a bit stressy, mate.
Yeah, is it coming across?
Yeah, I think what it is, you need to go out and have a good meal.
A good meal.
Yeah. Anyway, I've had a telephone call from Mr. Magoo again.
From Mr. Magoo?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You know who I'm talking about, don't you? About the meal you're supposed to be cooking for him.
What?
I rang you the other night.
What?
You did the impersonation, and he's
Where's Mr. Magoo?
It's quite a good impression of Mr. Magoo. The more I think about it, I can't really remember what Mr. Magoo sounds like.
I can't recognise it, because I go back for about 20 years, but I can't recognise it.
Oh, my name's Mr. Magoo, and I can't see where I'm going. I'm going to get into my car. It's a bear's anus.
Eh? A bear's anus?
Yes,
No.
wasn't that the Mr. Magoo he couldn't see?
He's a vegetarian. You should know that.
Why should I know that?
Because he has, for starters, normally he has a loo chart, and then he goes on to his second course, which I think is a loo gobby, and then he has sag loo.
Mr. Magoo?
Yeah, he eats a lot of Indian food and Chinese food because he's vegetarian, isn't he?
What, in the cartoon?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He went shopping, didn't he? And when he came home, he had a small tin of paint and a packet of, what do they call it, wallpaper paste, and he was going to make spaghetti bolognese.
Well, bolognese isn't vegetarian.
Oh, you can. You get the vegetarian one.
I don't remember.
Ragu. You know Ragu that make all the bolognese?
Oh, sorry, I see what you've done. You've made a joke. Sorry, Steve, I'm not up to speed.
Oh, by the way, Sylvester.
Yes.
He's a lousy squash player.
Okay, fantastic. I'm seriously worried for LBC because if it goes on like this during this show, with this quality of caller, and then Clive's on 10 till 1, and because it's steadily going downhill, and then it goes downhill with Clive, then Adrian Allen's on at 1. LBC could be closed by 3 o'clock in the morning. It could be closed by 3 o'clock in the morning. Ed.
Hello.
Hello, Ed.
How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Well, you know you're talking about someone coming and playing drums?
Yes.
I play drums.
Have you got them there?
Yeah, I do.
Are you sat behind them?
Yeah, but I lost one of my sticks. I, threw it in my room somewhere. I don't know where it's gone.
Can you play the drum solo from side 2 of Abbey Road?
No.
Well, that's the key requisite. And I know I'm rattling through these calls and we haven't got many lined up, but if they're no good, they're no good. Martin is in the buzzard.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Oh, you sound a bit down.
No, I'm not. I always sound like this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Hey, you know what my favourite cartoon is Mr. Bean.
Oh, really?
I do like Mr. Bean. The kids like it.
But do you like I don't like the TV show, but the cartoon is even worse.
Oh, no, I think it's better.
But why? It's just really badly drawn and doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but kids like it.
I don't...
Kids laugh.
Well,
when you have a bubba...
Yeah.
Your bubba's going to love Mr. Bean.
Well, if the kids like it, that's groovy. I've never seen a kid watching Mr. Bean, so I can't verify.
It's worth it. Take a kid off the street
Yes.
and watch Mr. Bean with the child, and things could happen.
I did that once, and they weren't laughing.
No.
I don't think those were tears of laughter.
Hey, listen, the other night, right?
Yes.
My FM went off on my radio.
Uh-oh.
And I only could tune into AM, and I listened to Mike Mendoza's show for 6 hours.
Oh, sweet Lord, you must be full of insane bigotry.
Yeah. But his jingle's terrible.
Yes, his jingles, I can't remember what he has for his jingles, but yes, they are absolutely...
Hello, Mini Mike.
You are terrified of Mike Mendoza.
No, I'm not. Yeah, they're rubbish, and he always plays the Lambada theme. You're right, Helen. Doing some stretches. I've got, it's funny you do that, I've got a really stiff neck. I slept funny. So the left side of my neck and my left hip, my whole left side is a little bit frozen. Not frozen, that's an exaggeration. It's a little bit stiff. And so I was trying to click my neck and stretch it, and I can't really do it, and it's made me very uncomfortable.
Oh.
But, we should do it now. Hello to James Whale, who's listening as he drives into Sport Talks.
Give him a honk.
Let's lock up the prisoners, Ash.
That's so funny.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes, it's hysterical.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, you think of all the lorry drivers on the M1 going, oh, that's so funny.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
I was in Tesco today, Martin.
I was in Waitrose.
Yeah, okay. Do they have boxes in Waitrose now?
I didn't look.
Because at the end, because I remember when someone mentioned I used to work in B-Jams, and at the front of the shop we used to have like a little pen that was full of old boxes, and then we had to get rid of it for health and safety. And I remember all of the supermarkets got rid of their cardboard boxes.
Was that the B-Jam in the centre or on the road?
It's on the Farnham Road. I was in Tesco today, and at the end of the tills,
I recognise you.
They've got, 16 years ago, they've got loads of boxes again.
All right.
So when did they start saying, do you know what, you're allowed to have boxes in the supermarket?
I think Tony Blair brought in a new law.
That would probably be it.
It's mandatory to have boxes at the end of cash registers.
I tell you what, it's not mandatory to have sales staff that aren't busy chatting to each other and messing around, which is what they were doing today. I was well knocked off. I wasn't in a rush, but I'd like to think I was in a rush. And they were just having a right old chinwag.
Well, do you know that space?
Yes.
Think about it. You know when you get to the checkout?
Yeah.
They do really have a large space at the end, so is that designed to put boxes underneath?
Well, that's what was underneath it, were boxes. You've just reminded me of something.
I think it is designed for that.
Do you know what? You've just reminded me of something. A friend of mine at the weekend, this is absolutely true, ordered, I believe it was an Indian meal. Let's say it was an Indian meal. Takeaway, to be delivered, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Said be there in 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
An hour and 10 minutes later, she phoned up. She said, where's my Indian meal? It's not turned up. And the guy said, we delivered it. She said, well, I've not had it. She lives in a block of flats, okay? Like 4 flats.
Mm-hmm.
I've not... The guy said, he said, hang on, let me go and speak to the guy that delivered it. Hang on a second. He went, what happened? Did you yeah, I delivered it. Well, yes, he's delivered it. The door was answered by a young a young woman with a child. She said, well, that's not me. She said, well, it's delivered. She said, well, I've not had it. I demand you deliver some more. I'm not going to deliver any more food. So basically, someone in the block of flats had taken the food.
But did they pay for it, or
It had been paid on the credit card. So she went downstairs and knocked on the door and said, have you got my food? And they said, oh, yeah, it was delivered about 40 minutes ago. She said, well, can I have it? She goes, yeah, it is. We haven't touched it. But by that point, it was cold. You can't do that.
Do you know, like, they've got this thing in Dorset at the moment, in Devon, with this shipwreck.
Oh, yes.
And you can go down to the seaside and take what you want.
You're allowed to go and take what you want, yes.
Does that apply for Indian meals if it gets delivered to the wrong house?
Well, I guess it must do if it gets delivered. But there are two wrongs here. The wrong is that the deliverer, what do they call it? Yeah, deliverer. Is that word a deliverer?
Deliverer.
Is deliverer a word?
Deliverance man.
No, squeal like a piggy. No, it
Delivery
wasn't.
guy.
Thank you, Chris. Yes, the deliverer should have made sure it went to the right place, and if it didn't, he should have then delivered a second meal. But the little sods downstairs should have not taken the meal. They should have said, "You've got the wrong buzzer. Try another buzzer."
Well, I'm sure if your friend writes to the credit card company and puts it in writing
Yes.
to say what happened,
Yes.
I'm sure that she will get a refund. And I'm sure that the restaurant will get a rap on the knuckles.
That's a lot of hassle for £9.86, though, isn't it?
Well, I know, but at the end of the
It's the
day,
principle.
they're carrying the credit card logo, and they're
Yes.
doing discredit to the credit card company.
Discredit. Thank you, Martin. Discredit to the credit card company. That's unbelievable. So she went hungry. Says, right, I had a Domino's. I was sorted. Domino's never get the wrong buzzer. But the Domino's dude always hangs around as though he's waiting for a tip. And I was going to give him a tip. I ordered one the week before Christmas, and I was going to give him a tip. But he came so early, I wasn't prepared. I didn't have the money sorted out, so I didn't give him a tip, so I felt bad. But they always hang around as though they're going to get a tip. But I've paid top dollar for that pizza, do you know what I mean? Free delivery. I don't feel I have to tip them. Alan!
Yo, you alright?
Yes.
Cool.
Cool, very cool.
Just ask you a little question, right?
Yes, Alan.
Totally off the wall. I mean, like, you mentioned not eating fish earlier on.
Yes.
And I've recently become a vegetarian just before Christmas.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. And I ate fish once, on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And after that, I ain't eating no fish.
You ain't eating no fish?
No.
No.
I know that's not grammatically correct.
No, I'm just making sure I've got the story straight. There's been a lot of confusion this evening over everything. So you ain't eating no fish. Okay, good, yes.
Right. And I was going to ask you, how do you handle, like, eating with the omega-3 and this, that, and the other? Like, how do you get a healthy diet? You know what I mean? I just want to know genuinely, just because this is, I decided to embark on being a vegetarian for, like, a whole year.
Why are you doing it for a year?
I just,
Okay.
If I like it, I'll continue with it.
Do you like meat?
I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest with you.
I don't have a healthy diet. I eat too much cheese and too much potatoes.
So, like, I think so you haven't, like, considered, like, eating healthily, or, like, you have considered it.
I've
and
considered
you
it.
just don't like
Alan, we'll continue this after this.
LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
So, Alan, I'm confused. What exactly is it you're asking me?
How do you deal with the omega-3 issue? Like, because of, like...
I don't know what the omega-3 issue is.
Well, apparently...
Is that the thing happening in Israel?
I don't know what you're talking about there, mate.
I don't know what the omega-3 issue is.
Right, omega-3 is a fatty thing found in fish. Like, that's why people, like, have cod liver capsules and that and the other. Like, because apparently a lot of people believe it's, like, got loads of health benefits. It's good for your joints, your muscles, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah?
Yes.
And so it's good for your healthy heart. I mean, like, I know they've got, like, a processed version of it in Flora, yeah?
Yeah.
But I don't like margarine, I only like butter.
I bet you're great fun at parties, aren't you?
How do you mean? I don't talk about this all day long. You know?
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you did,
I'm
sorry.
asking you because you're a vegetarian.
Yeah.
And you've been
Well, you can get vegetarian. I know it sounds crazy, but you can get vegetarian capsules that do exactly the same as cod liver oil.
And what are they called and where do you get them from? Holland Barrett?
I haven't. I'm losing the will to live. I'm going to start eating meat soon as a direct result of that phone call. I can't believe we kept him on over 2 breaks, and he kept coming back, and he wasn't getting any more interesting. He wasn't getting any cheerier. He was getting more and more up my nose. God blimey.
Amiga what?
Amiga 3s? Phone up Vanessa Feltz on BBC London in the mid-morning. She'll help you with all that stuff. We talk about why do songs rhyme, although no one's called in about that. Why are there boxes at Tesco now? And how can they jump through time in tennis? Hey, I tell you something, G-Man.
Yeah.
Watching the tennis at the weekend reminded me, this is absolutely true, I had an irrational fear when I was a kid. This is absolutely true. I was always worried when I was a kid, because I was quite clumsy as a child.
Yeah, you still are now, though.
Okay. Couldn't run particularly... I was fast, but I couldn't run in a straight line, and I couldn't throw or catch a ball. And I was worried. I was worried of 2 things. As a kid, I was worried I would get accused and found guilty of murder and sent to prison.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly, whoa. And but I was more worried that there would be... all of the ball boys in the world would die, and there will be a... this is absolutely true. I just came to it the weekend, and there would be a shortage of ball boys during the Wimbledon tournament.
What was you fed as a kid, bruv?
I don't know.
Them thoughts, bruv, that's not normal.
It was the 70s, and I was worried that I would be called upon as a ball boy at Wimbledon, and I would just completely muff it up in front of everyone.
Oh.
I've written on my thing, afraid of being a bellboy, but that's something completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian,
Were you ever afraid of anything irrationally, G-Man?
Well, I'm actually afraid of never seeing my baby now.
Oh, dear God, what's happened there?
Because I was split up with my girlfriend.
Oh.
Well, she dumped me.
Yes.
Because, you know...
She had to do her homework.
No, she's 19, bro.
Oh, I'm so sorry, G.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, it was split up,
Yes.
and basically I need your help. How can I see my baby again? She's said, you're not seeing him, you're not fit to be a father.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry to hear that. What does your mum think?
I ain't told her.
What, about any of it?
No, ma'am.
You've got to tell your mum that you've got a girl pregnant.
I was hoping it would all blow away, innit?
Yeah, it doesn't blow away, though, does it, G-Man? That's the sad truth. Well, what could you do? You could, just, write to her every hour of every day and post all those letters so that she gets, 24 letters a day.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You could, send her text saying, what you doing?
Yeah.
You could go round and sing outside her bedroom window.
Romeo and Juliet style.
Romeo and Juliet style, isn't it?
Yeah.
But don't kill yourself.
Okay.
That's what,
I won't.
That's what happens in the play, in case you didn't know.
No, I didn't get that far in school. Stop laughing.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, and I need your caller's help. But, you can help, and Agent Chris.
Okay, calm down, G-Man. You're getting hysterical.
I'm not.
Just calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, calm down.
No.
Steady on now. You're getting,
yeah, shut up now. Ian, shut up, seriously, I'm trying to speak.
Okay, good lad. So, I've not got a clue. This is a weird old show. This is a weird old show. That's even weirder. By the way, I should say, if you want to give us a call, you stand a pretty good chance of getting on.
0870 90 90 973.
That's the phone number, Chris. And the fact that Chris has the time to give that phone number out.
Hello, Ian.
Yeah. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Ian.
Everyone's interrupting me tonight. I can't finish a sentence.
Well, you've left me on the phone for about 5 minutes.
4 minutes, 42 seconds.
Well, yeah, that's about 5 minutes.
You're right, actually. It's about 5 minutes. So some people wait much
Thank
longer.
you very much.
You're welcome.
Listen, can I get to my point?
Yeah, I guess so. Wow.
You were talking about jingles.
Yes.
And, the old Mike Mendoza Lambada thing.
Yes.
I quite like that.
You like the Lambada?
I like doing the Lambada.
La da 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 da.
Yeah. Listen.
All right, but everyone has got a bit of a hessy fit tonight. Just everyone.
Well, I thought this was supposed to be a fun show, and people are phoning up with personal problems and stuff.
What? Hey, listen. Don't ever go at me about it. Chris puts the... It's Chris's fault.
Well, listen.
Hey, it's your... I'm sorry, Chris. I'm just deflecting. That's not really your fault. I'm just saying that.
One of your best jingles.
It's Chris's fault.
Okay. Chris is to blame then, but...
Yes. Why, can I just ask, Has everyone taken temazepam or Mogadon tonight? Because everyone is just talking really slowly, monosyllabic, not happy.
It's diazepam.
It's diazepam, is it? Okay, as long as we know which one it is. Good lad, yes.
I've only taken 4.
I was prescribed temazepam once because I couldn't sleep. Oh, sweet Lord, that thing is... the thing is, junkies take it. Junkies take it. I remember seeing a thing about them doing it in Glasgow. I'm sure they do it everywhere. But junkies take it to get high. But it just knocks you out. All it does is you take it and you're asleep at like 5 minutes later.
Well, the diazepam stuff don't work.
Oh, well...
I've been trying to get to sleep for the past 4 hours and can't do a thing.
Why are you trying to go to sleep at 4:40?
Because I work hard.
Well, okay.
Listen.
Yes, we're getting somewhere.
Jingles.
By the way, me saying that I've taken temazepam, it was prescribed, and I'm not in any way promoting crack cocaine.
All right. Listen, jingles.
Yes, Paul.
You know Marcus Churchill's jingle that he used to play at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, are we allowed to mention... I don't know if we're allowed to mention Marcus.
Well, it sounded very similar to the sort of Saint music, the remake of the Saint music.
Okay, right.
And I was wondering if you could play it, and what was it called?
Well, I'm just going through the thing. Marcus's folder has been deleted.
No.
Yes, he doesn't work here anymore, does he?
Surely the jingle's still there.
It's disappeared. Hang on, is this it?
No.
No, that's not it. Oh, is this it?
Definitely not.
Okay. No,
You're being silly now, Ian.
I'm being a little bit silly. Can I do one more silly?
Go on then.
This morning for breakfast I had bacon, egg and chips, 3 cups of tea, and then I smacked my lips. I said to John, me husband, ain't I getting fat? He said, not really, love, I like you like that.
What?
But he's kidding, you know, I think I got to be fat. Why I forgot to be fat.
Was that the thing that Marcus used to play at 4 o'clock in the morning?
100% definitely not.
Oh dear, well in that case I haven't got it.
Oh, well thanks very much. You've been a really good help to me.
He was being sarcastic there. I recognise sarcasm. I don't know why everyone's being like this. I'm a little bit, I feel a bit put upon. I don't care. Tam, are you going to be monosyllabic and a bit funny with me?
No, because I'm a nice guy.
Okay, well, yeah. Yes, Tam.
You were asking about why they show random highlights on tennis and BBC?
Well, it wasn't just... No, I understand the concept of highlights. What I didn't understand was they showed 10 minutes of tennis, and then they said, right, we'll jump forward an hour, and then they showed the rest of the game. Why not just show the rest of the game and start that 10 minutes earlier?
Because they're showing the most exciting and talented parts of the game.
The most talented parts of the game?
Not talented, most skill-filled parts of the game.
The most exciting and most skilled parts of the game?
Mm.
Okay.
So it's just like in football where they show the goals or the saves. Or
no, because that's a highlights package. This wasn't a highlights package. I understand the concept of highlights, where they show the most exciting and skilled parts of the game. This, they showed a 10-minute chunk, and then they showed the last 40 minutes of it.
You know, we don't have enough time to show all of them.
But why not just show, instead of just showing a 10-minute part and then the last 40 minutes, why not just show the last 50 minutes of it?
Because, obviously, that 10-minute chunk was a key part of the game, the turning part of the game.
I don't think it was.
The psychological warfare between the two players
It's
was
just hitting... It's just hitting a ball. Was that its what?
Crux.
Crux?
C-R-U-X. It's the turning point between...
Oh, sorry, you mean crux?
Yes, what do you think I said?
Well, you said crux.
Oh, well, that's a northern accent. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Crux.
Yes.
There's one thing really weird about tennis players, the professional, like, that. If you see the left arm,
yeah,
and you see the right arm,
yes,
the right arm is actually, like, twice as thick as the left arm.
Same with me, but I don't play tennis. How does that work? Yes. That Andy Murray's very,
arrogant.
Well, miserable.
I know.
Well done, Andy. You've got further than any...
sounds the same when he's won and when he's lost.
Further than any British person ever has in this tournament. Yes, so what? Stop putting pressure on me, man. But in a Scottish accent, I think he does it. I'm not totally sure.
No, I mean, I kind of played well, but I could have done a bit better on my forehand side. And
Yeah, that's actually racist, Tam. And with the new guidelines, we've just got to be a little bit cautious.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Hey, Rab, watch a cock.
What?
Watch up.
Are we on there?
Yes.
You right? How you doing?
I'm fine. It's been everyone tonight has been miserable.
Yeah, but if you answer the phone to him like that, then what do you expect him to say?
You could be right. What can I do for you, Arab?
Isn't it my, in London,
you want to do it now, do you?
not really, but I thought...
All right, okay, Chris, I'm going to play one thing, then I need you to bring the... I need you to bring the Burley down after I've played...
Yeah, sort it out, Chris.
And now it's time for Arab's Guide to Cultural London.
Since 1939, it is no longer right for a priest to kill someone in the street, but before that, you could, if you was a priest, in most parts of London. But then it all changed. And there's a bit of that rule in the book I got here, for of his order he was Lycian, full sweetly the confession, and pleasant was his absolution, because he was a priest, and he was an easy man to yave penance on, and there was a party.
Right, I'm going to see. What's this got to do with cultural London? Is that priests killing people?
You can't kill people in the street anymore if you're a priest.
Well, that's not culture. That's law.
Yeah,
that's holy law.
If it was part of our culture, you'd know all about it, innit?
But no, but by cultural London, I thought you were going to talk about theatre and films and musicals and bars. And...
Just because I'm not within the lines.
Yeah, you're out of the lines.
Yeah, that's what we need, though, innit? You can get all maps and stuff about London from anywhere.
Well, yeah, but I don't...
I'm telling you the stuff people want to know.
Yes, but...
Are you sacking me?
No, I'm not sacking you.
You've got to give me a hearing and written.
Hello?
Get out of my section.
Yeah, but,
It's Arab section, Vinny.
Yeah, but, no one wants to know about your section anyway.
Yeah, because I didn't mention anything about from where you live. If I told you stuff about where you live, you're going to know, innit?
Steady on, don't be racist.
Alright.
But, I'm going to be racist to you now.
Yeah, go on then.
You live in a crap hole, innit?
Right, okay, right. Yeah, right, thanks, Vinny. Well, that was useless, wasn't it?
He's right.
Yeah, well,
I'm
he is
not
right.
ashamed of it.
No, and neither should you be.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Right. What do you want, Arab?
It's my birthday.
Is your what?
It's my birthday.
Your bruv?
It's my birthday.
Your bruv's there?
It's my birthday.
I don't think he's here.
Just say, is it?
Is it?
Yeah, in a couple of months. I'm going to be 21, innit?
Oh, your birthday?
Yeah.
In a couple of months?
Yeah, I'm going to be 21.
Well, fantastic. Who'd have thought you'd lived to that age?
You threatening to kill me.
Do you feel threatened?
You can threaten me. You've got one arm.
It's not a threat, it's a promise. I've got two arms.
You got one arm bigger than the other, bro.
Yeah.
I can see by the way you walk.
Yes.
I got that as well. I'm going to Vegas.
Okay, good. Tanya.
Hello, Ian.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first lady caller of the night. Where have all the chicks been?
How are you, Ian?
I'm fine. Aren't all of the blokes...
Still got your cold, though.
Yeah, I've still bunged up. Aren't all of the blokes miserable tonight?
Yeah.
Miserable so-and-sos.
I'm competing with a parrot at the moment.
In what?
We've got a parrot, you see, and because I've come on the phone, she started talking. She's imitating my phone.
Can you not put a sack over it?
No.
Tie it up and
what
put it in...
I wanted to say, Ian, was about...
Yes.
You were talking about the tennis earlier and
Yes.
how they're showing things. I understand where you're coming from. I thought at first it was, probably the highlights and stuff, but as I said to Chris, it was the same with football. But I understand where you're coming from. I think what they should do, either show it...
Will you shut that bloody bird up? For God's sakes!
She's laughing at you now. No, either show it or don't. That's my...
Show what?
Either shoulder tennis or not.
I thought he was talking about something else then for a second.
No.
Yes, exactly. Don't show...
You're not into sport, are you, really? But are you into tennis, then?
Well, I'm not into it, but there was nothing else on, and I was having a little... Well, I was having a little doze while it was on, to be honest, was what I was trying to do, but I kind of got into it for a bit, and then it jumped, and I thought, well, you've just cheated me, because I'm too awake for a doze now, because I sat up to watch this, and you've just jumped through time.
It's naughty, isn't it?
Do you understand my irrational fear, though, of not wanting to be a ball boy?
Yes.
It used to terrify me as a kid that I would be called upon to become a ball boy. Well, okay, thanks very much for that. It's like pulling teeth out of a toothless dude tonight. I'm shuffling papers, pretending I'm looking something. I'm not, I'm just trying to make noise. Christine.
Hello, Ian.
Hello. Oh, someone who's got a bit of spunk. Hello, Christine.
Hello.
Hello there. I mean life.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yes.
A while back, you were talking about a TV show called Heroes.
Heroes, yes.
Have you seen them all?
I've not seen any of them yet.
You haven't?
I've just heard it's brilliant. I know they start showing it on the Sci-Fi Channel next month, and then BBC Two start showing it later in the year. And apparently it's brilliant.
Well, you need to get on to your cousin Don from America.
I was trying to buy the DVDs today, but they're not out yet.
Well, because I've got an auntie called Dawn in America.
Oh, yes.
I wanted to know whether they might be related.
I'm sure they could be, yes. She records them for you and sends them over, does she?
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Oh, no, that's fantastic. Yes.
You so need to check it out, and the second season starts tonight.
Well, hang on. When does the first series come out on DVD, then?
I don't know.
Because I want to get it on DVD. Because I'm watching Prison Break Series 2, which I'm thoroughly enjoying, and is much better than the first series. Okay.
Heroes is the new Lost.
So I hear, yes. It's a bit of a slow start, but once it gets going, it's fantastic.
Well, I just instantly got into it.
Okay.
Yeah, but nobody else is going to really know what I'm talking about. Even you don't know. You haven't seen it.
Well, I know the programme. I haven't seen any specific episodes, but I'm aware of. So, isn't there a guy in there whose special skill is he's really good at remembering stuff?
No, I don't think so.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Hello, Betty.
Oh, hello, Ian.
How you doing, my love? You all right?
Well, I've just been listening.
Yes.
And you were saying about the tennis.
Oh, yes.
Well, I had the news on.
Yes.
And Neighbours.
Yes.
Then I switched to BBC Two.
Okay.
And I saw an hour of the tennis.
Yes.
Right till the end.
Yes.
Yeah, you said you only saw a little bit. And Chris said that you were dozing.
No. This was at the weekend.
Oh, no, this is today.
Yeah. No, this
is... the one who's number 2, Nadal.
He's done a what?
He's number 2 in the world.
Oh, in the world,
and
okay.
He was playing Andy Murray.
Yeah.
Andy Murray, they were 2 sets each.
Yeah.
And he was so tired.
Yes.
And he lost.
He lost it.
He really played well.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway,
yes.
What else I was going to say?
Yes,
you know, I listen to you every night.
Yes.
And then, was it Saturday or Sunday, the best of you?
No, Sunday, I'm in Sunday night, 10 till 1, I'm in live, and it's Triple M, where we take calls straight to air for 3 hours.
I thought it was the best, though I didn't ring.
Oh, no, I mean, it's the best of... I've got something between my teeth. It's the best of Clive Ball.
Yeah.
9 till 10.
Oh, this must have been Saturday, the best of you.
I don't think they play a best of me. Maybe it was Cream.
I heard the best of you, and I thought, I've heard that before, because I listen every night.
Maybe it was Cream, yes.
And you were saying, it's been good. It wasn't bad the first week, not the second week.
Yeah.
It might be good the 6th week.
Yes.
So I said to Chris, well, the thing is, when you ring listeners,
yes,
why do you play all that music?
What music?
And you play music all the time you're talking to the listener, and you do play too much music.
We're not allowed to play music on here.
Eh?
We're not allowed to play music on here.
Well, it's music all the time.
No, not on here. We're not allowed to. It's a speech station.
Well, there's music playing now.
There's what?
There's music playing now.
Not this end, there isn't.
Yeah, it is. It's going bump, 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 bump.
No, there's no music playing this end. Maybe it's your phone.
Oh, it seems music all the time.
We're not on this show. We're not allowed to play music. It's a speech show. If we play music, we get fined.
Well, this is what I can't understand.
No, but we haven't been playing any music, Betty. I promise.
Oh well, perhaps it is the phone.
It must be. Are you hearing music now?
Yes.
What music are you hearing?
Well, something going brum brum, and then it goes bump bump bump, and then it plays another tune. See, there's music now.
I can't hear it.
Can't you?
Are you sure you can hear the music?
Yes. And I hear music all the time you're talking to a listener.
Wow. But I don't know what to say about that, Betty, because we're definitely not playing any.
Oh.
Maybe your radio's not tuned in properly.
Radio, a Sony. My son just bought it for me.
Maybe the radio's not working properly.
Well, he's tested it and he's just left it at Radio Kent and LBC.
Radio Kent?
Yeah.
Yes. What it is, Radio Kent interferes with our signal.
Well, it's usually when it goes to the advert, I don't hear music.
Well, Betty, I've got to go now. The news is coming up.
Yeah, okay.
Take care, love. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
On FM,
on DAB,
and online. This is LBC 97.3. LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
I've got a stroppy email. Literally just come in. Why don't you grow up and act your age? Says someone whose email address is elittlechick. What, Chris?
Something else. Yeah, hello, mate.
Hang on a second, I'm reading a stroppy email.
Oh, good.
Why don't you grow up and act your age, not your shoe size? Clever.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
I like that.
You wonder why people don't like to listen to you. I don't wonder that at all. We get quite a good audience. I will never listen to you again. You just insult people and try to make them seem stupid.
You play too much music.
I do play too much music, Chris. You're absolutely spot on.
I can hear Steptoe and Son. Hang on a minute. Go on.
Can you?
Yeah.
I can't. Maybe it's your phone.
It's my phone. Yeah.
Ooh. I've got to stop hitting. I'm hitting in a very important piece of machinery with these drumsticks, and it will break one day, so I have to stop doing that.
Don't do that.
Chris!
Yeah.
What can I do for you? Yes.
I reckon I might have sussed your tennis problem out.
Oh, yeah.
They've teased you with the 10-minute bit.
Yes.
And then because of the time lag, it's a bit like Sky Plus.
Yes.
Right, I'm losing it here. The news. Right, 10 minutes, they tease you with a 10-minute bit.
What's happening?
What, where?
You're losing what?
Yeah, I thought I had it sussed out of my mind, but it's not so clear now. Right, start again. Right, they tease you with the 10-minute bit, right, to get you interested, which is going some for tennis.
Yes.
Right, and while they're doing that, the technical boys are lining up because they're in Australia, all right, and there's a time lag, and they're lining up the next bit, and then what they do then, after the 10 minutes, they pop you over to the live tennis.
I don't think it was live.
Ah, right.
That's the thing. I don't know. If it had been live, that would make sense. But then why do they do that? Why, if they've got the whole tennis match, why not just show the... They do it with snooker, and I do genuinely like snooker. I quite enjoy a bit of that. But they do that, and they say... It starts off, OK, it's Stephen Hendry and Ronnie O'Sullivan, and Ronnie's about to break. In the third set, he's leading 2-0. And then they say, well, OK, we join the game an hour later now, when it's 7-all. Is that what?
Yeah,
why?
Maybe they're doing it to cut out the boring bits.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the only I can think of.
Yeah. You confused... My producer, Chris, has gone off to make some tea.
Oh,
you confused him. When he put the phone... When he last spoke to you...
Yeah.
How did you end the conversation, Chris?
Oh, I don't know. He said, we're going to put you on straight after the news. It's going to be a short news break. And I probably said, yeah, all right, or something. I don't know.
Did you say cheers, cock?
Cheers, cock, yeah.
Yeah, because he's never heard the phrase cheers, cock before. And he put the phone and he said, that guy's just said cock. I said, no, it's a phrase, cheers, cock. It's like a
term of endearment, isn't it?
It is. And he's never heard it before. So he thought you were being really rude to him.
No.
He's an idiot, that boy. No, I listen.
I haven't got a rude bone in me body, mate.
Don't say bone. I understand it as well. But the thing is, where does it come from? Is it a northern thing?
No, well, I was brought up I'm living in Bristol now. I was brought up in London.
Maybe it's a London thing, because they say chuck up north, don't they?
Yeah,
so maybe
chuck,
maybe it's a London thing.
They do say cock in... Oh, God. They do say that up north, don't they? Because you used to hear Bet Lynch used to say it on Coronation Street.
Hey, up cock.
Aye, that's it, lad.
But the thing is, Chris genuinely, and he'll be listening to this thinking that we're having an extremely vulgar conversation, but he doesn't know that it's a proper term that is used.
Don't spoil the illusion, Ian.
No, you're right, I won't. Chris, listen,
Yeah.
thank you for that.
You're welcome, mate.
Good lad. Cheers, cock. 0870 90 90 973. Chris is downstairs, so I need to just take this call straight to her. Yes, line 2. Bottled it, okay. Habiba!
Hello, Cocker.
Yes, all right, let's not get carried away.
No, that's what cock is short for, Cocker, because my nanny used to say it. She was from up north. An English lady from up north, and it's common up there.
Hang on, would you wait there 1 second? Line 2, you're on the wireless.
James the Whale.
Thank you. Anyway. You got to laugh, haven't you?
Of course you have. I heard you needed some callers, so I thought I'd call in, and there's not many ladies, so I think I'm the fourth one.
Ooh, hey, hang on a second. The phones have gone mental all of a sudden. The thing is, if we don't need callers. You know, I could quite easily do the whole 3 hours without any callers. So when there's no... In the old days, I used to panic. If the switchboard was empty... you know, for maybe like the first year of doing this job, if the switchboard was empty, I would panic and I would be nervous and I would be throwing out topics like there's no tomorrow. Now, if the switchboard's empty, it's kind of, you know, it's a bit of a challenge, and it's bring it on, you know.
Well, you know, I rang up with Chris, and I did say to him, you know, do you need callers? And he went, yes. So, well, you're more than welcome to call me back if you want to.
Well, have you got anything to say?
Well, how's it all going?
Yeah, it's all right. Oh, I cut her off. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, Ian, it's Craig.
Hello, Craig.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Good. Is it a good show tonight?
It's been all right. Better than last week, but...
Any mentals?
Yes, a load.
What's going on these days?
Yeah, these days, I just don't know. The phones have gone mental. The one moment that Chris is downstairs making a lovely cup of tea... line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. I'm the kid that played you that Clive Ball jingle the other day.
Oh, the meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you like it?
I did like it. I thought it was excellent. I've heard it before. I've heard Clive playing it, but it's very good.
Okay.
Lovely. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm going to take one more of these, then I'm going to call someone back that's called in already. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello, Ian.
Hello there.
It's Steve.
Hello, Steve.
About my Great Dane, I was really annoyed the other day.
What?
I was going on a long journey, went to get on the bus, and he refused to let me on.
Right.
So what's that all about, then? There's all those other women on there with their little Pekingese and that, and my Great Dane, he don't want to know.
Yeah, I have not got a clue what you're talking about, so let's take one of the calls that's called in earlier on. 08709090973 is the number if you want to give us... Here he comes with a tea.
Hello?
Hello, is that Vicky?
It is.
Hello, Vicky, it's Iain Lee, you're on the wireless.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm all right, despite the fact I've had to put up with a load of grumpy men tonight.
Oh, what's up with them? That's why I rang in.
They're all so miserable tonight. Just...
Like, buck up and all that.
Like,
God.
do what?
Buck up.
Buck up, buck up. Cheers, cock.
No, seriously,
It's mad, isn't it? They've all been really grumpy and I don't quite understand. And yes, maybe I was getting a little bit stressed and I was being a little bit argumentative earlier on. I put my hand up and admit that.
I don't think you were. I normally noticed it if you're being antagonistic.
I lost my temper with that guy. I couldn't understand when I was explaining the thing about the tennis. I did get a bit angry there.
Well, he was stupid.
Well, you're right, actually.
Sorry.
You're right. He was stupid. I explained it perfectly, and he was an idiot.
Yeah, he was. He was silly.
Yeah.
Maybe something with. I know we had a full moon a little while ago, so maybe something.
Did we? How long ago was the full moon?
About 3 weeks, maybe.
What?
It wouldn't be full now.
3 weeks ago?
It was about.
You're as stupid as the tennis guy.
Oh, no.
3 weeks. It only has an effect. Sort of maybe the night before and the night after.
Well, I know, but maybe it's
If it's 3 weeks ago, doesn't that mean when is the next full moon? Is that like in a week or something?
about that. Yeah.
God Almighty, it makes you think, doesn't it?
Anyway, Ian, you do a great job, and you made me really laugh.
Hey, I tell you what, you can answer a question, actually.
Go on, then.
On Sunday night, Chris and I were driving home from the Triple M show.
Okay.
So we're driving up through Camden about 1:30, 20 past 1. And we saw two girls walking home. And one girl had taken off her shoes
Oh, yeah.
and was walking in bare feet.
That's okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Would you do that? Bare feet along a pavement in Camden?
If I had to, yeah.
But why would you do that?
Was it high heels she was wearing?
They weren't stilettos. They were heels, but they weren't stilettos.
Could have been new shoes, blister. If you get a blister bad enough, you take your shoes off.
Well, I don't. I've worn shoes, new shoes, and I've had blisters, and I would never walk barefoot along a pavement in London. That's disgusting.
Probably is, and I probably wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be in that situation, to be honest, so I don't know if I'd
But
do
I
it,
think that it's girls. I mentioned this to Chris, and he went, yeah, girls do that all the time. His girlfriend does that, but why do girls do that?
I don't know, mate. I don't know why they do it, but you're right, they do. You never see a bloke do it, do you?
No, you don't, because blokes are more... If anyone knows, 0870 90 90 973...
You're going to say they're more clever or something, weren't
I was
you?
going to say they're more sensible.
Yes.
Yes, which they are, because blokes buy shoes that are comfortable, but I just thought it was an odd thing to be doing.
She was probably drunk,
Yes.
and her feet were hurting her
Yeah.
from the shoes.
But supposing she trod on, like, a poo, or a...
Well, apparently if you do that and it goes between your toes, then it's good luck.
Oh, no, it's not.
true.
Why is poo supposed to be lucky? It's supposed to be lucky if a bird poos on your back, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
Why is that lucky? That's very, very unlucky.
I'd be really angry.
Well, yes, I would be. The thing is, if you get that bird poo on you, that's that jacket ruined. That's it. You take that to dry cleaners. That stain ain't never coming out.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that's because yes, there's stuff in there.
Apparently there's stuff in there, because that's one thing I've heard Nick Ferris go on about his car.
Oh, if it gets on the car,
If it goes on the car, he goes...
you can't get it off unless you get a warm. You need a warm, wet cloth, and you just put it over the poop for like half an hour. Seriously,
very experienced.
this is true. You put it over the poop for half an hour, and then you wipe it off. But you can't. Don't scrape it off, or just wipe it off.
No.
Normally.
Lovely.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that, Vicky.
Cool, Ian. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. There we go. If anyone can explain why poo is supposed to be lucky, my touch screen's a little bit dodgy bodski today. There we go. Why poo is supposed to be lucky. And if you're a lady, we should have done this earlier. This will get the chicks phoning in like there's no tomorrow. How can you justify taking off your shoes and walking along a pavement? That's got to be. And I don't think she had tights or anything on. I think she was barefoot doing that. 0870 90 90 973. Another 45 minutes of the show. Then it's Clive Ball coming in at 10 o'clock.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
I've been given I don't mind doing live reads at all, but this is the longest live read I've ever been handed, so I'm going to sub it down. Paul Ross is giving one lucky listener a free pass to... Oh, no. No, he's giving away 2 passes. It's a trick at the start to say he's giving away 1, then you say, no, he's not giving away 1, he's giving away 2. Paul Ross is giving away 2 free annual passes to any View cinema. All you've got to do is answer this question. In the film Dirty Dancing, Patrick Swayze says, nobody puts baby in a box, B, corner, C, pigeonhole. Now, all you've got to do is text 84850 and put the word film, followed by a space, then followed by your answer, A, B or C. So 84850, then the word film, then a space, then your answer, A, B or C. All texts cost £1 plus standard network charges. For more details, go to www.lbc.co.uk/view. V-U-E. Jason!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
There's a lot of grumpy, miserable men on tonight.
Yeah, what's going on?
You sound like one.
Oh, no, I'm not.
OK, good lad. What can I do for you?
Always happy.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, and, well, you've got me,
What?
On something here. No, I sleepwalk badly. And I have walked home from my friends at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Fantastic. Well done, sir. We salute you.
In the rain with no shoes on.
Well, that's genius. I used to sleepwalk when I was a kid, when I was about 15, 16. I used to sleepwalk a lot, and I haven't done it for years. But it's good.
The thing is, afterwards, did you realise that you knew you'd done it, but when you're actually doing it, you don't... Do you know what I mean?
So do you think you're awake when you're doing it?
I don't know. I think you're semi-asleep and semi-awake.
So you're semi?
Between.
I did some when I didn't have a clue what I was doing.
Yeah.
But there were some when I remember once, and I remember this vividly, my nan was staying over, so I slept downstairs on the camp bed.
Yeah.
And I remember going upstairs to my mum and dad's room, turning on the telly, and sitting down. Oh no, not turning on the telly. They were watching the telly, and I said, "Do you mind if I sit in here and watch some telly with you for a bit?" And they went, "Yeah, sure, of course you can." Watched telly for half an hour, then I went back downstairs to bed. That's how I remember it. Apparently what really happened is, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I burst in their room, turned on all the lights, turned on the telly, sat there looking at the telly. They said, "Ian, I think you should go downstairs to bed," and then I went back downstairs, and that's it.
Well, another really embarrassing one is my mum and dad had friends round when I was about 18 years old.
Yes.
I used to sleep naked.
Oh. Why would you do that?
And I slept walk and come downstairs straight into the dining room and I was all sitting there drinking and talking. Just walked straight in.
Wow.
Walked around, sat down. My mum came over because you're not supposed to wake people
Well,
up.
they say you're not supposed to wake someone up who's
Why aren't you
sleepwalking.
supposed to wake? Do you get violent or something?
I don't know. I would love. Hey, they have centres, or maybe this is just in the film Videodrome, but they have centres where people monitor and study sleep. How do you get a job there? So I don't know why they don't wake you up, but someone should do an experiment on it.
Is it okay if I play you a bit of guitar?
Yeah, go on.
Is that all right?
Yeah, go on.
I don't know whether you can guess. I don't know whether you like these or not. But it's hold on a moment.
Is it the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No.
Okay. So
Let
I
me just
don't really like them. They're a bit bland.
put my phone on speaker.
Okay, good lad. That's good. Live music. Live music.
Right, what does it sound like, first of all?
It sounds like a guitar.
Right, here we go.
Okay.
Rocky, Rocky.
That's just the start anyway. I can't really carry on and do too much of it because people are asleep in the house.
There's people asleep at 9:20?
Well, yeah, people get up at about 4 in the morning.
Well, that was very nice. What was it?
Well, don't you know what it is?
No. Was it Rocky?
No.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
It was, we'll see if any of the listeners can phone in and,
If you're going to play that game, you can get lost. Tracy!
Hi, Ian, how are you?
I'm fine. The Rocky chant is getting me through it.
I'm sorry, I don't have a musical instrument to play you.
Thank God for that! I've got no idea what that... Do you know what that song was?
I haven't got a clue.
No, I've never heard it in my life.
Probably been practicing it for ages.
Yeah, it was very good, but I haven't got time to play guessing games. I'm a busy man!
Busy man. Two little things then, Ian.
Okay, yes.
My son came home tonight and announced he needed to take a brand new pair of socks into school tomorrow with a £1 coin in for children in Russia. I said to him the only pair of socks he had that were brand new were £4 running socks that I bought a pair of for him to do cross-country running.
Yeah.
He then had a negotiation with me saying that they didn't need running socks, they needed different socks and that running socks weren't good enough. And could he give a little bit more money rather than the socks and a £1 coin? Which was quite interesting negotiation.
These were for... Russian kids want his socks. What, is he getting bullied?
Brand new socks, but apparently certain kinds of cushioned running socks don't do.
For Russians?
For Russians.
You'd think with all that Russian around... Did you get it? It's not racist. It isn't. It's a little bit.
Of course not.
But what... I don't understand. If you put £1 in a sock, that means you're going to smack someone round the head with it. That's a weapon. I'm confused, Tracy.
Well, that's apparently what he has to do.
Oh, who says he has to do this?
Well, the teachers.
Yeah, I don't believe them.
No, I don't.
No, I don't believe them at all.
I've given so much money to charity over the last sort of month.
They can't make you do that, can they?
Well, no, but it's peer pressure, isn't it? If you don't take it in.
What?
And everyone else...
A Russian ain't got no socks and he ain't got a quid. Well, it's kind of tough, isn't it?
He can run away with his run. And the other thing, you know, you mentioned about shoes.
Yes.
I saw a very funny thing happen just before Christmas.
Yeah.
In Staines, there's a Two Rivers sort of shopping area.
Oh, yeah.
And there's lights that you have to cross. And someone was about to stop on the red light.
Yes.
and they opened the back car door, and the person driving didn't realise that the old mum-in-law in the back was actually getting out.
Right.
So he started going away from the traffic light.
Oh.
She lost her shoe. She's got her leg hanging out of the car.
Right.
And they had to pull over, and she had to run back with one shoe on and get her other shoe and get back in the car.
Silly mare. What was she doing?
You didn't want to laugh, but you had to.
Well, of course you had to. Why was she trying to get out of the car at traffic lights?
Well, she obviously thought that as it was red, she was going to jump out.
Oh.
He didn't realise.
Yes.
She had the back door open and one shoe fell off.
I hate it when people do that. Well, I hate it when people say, "Oh, it's the traffic lights are red. Do you want to get out now?" No. All right, I'll get out now. I'll see you later. I'm getting out. I'll see you later. And by the time they made that decision, the lights have turned to green. Well,
you panic, don't you?
You can't get out then.
You don't want to hold anyone up.
No, but they do, and I'm the one that's stuck behind it. And then the thing is, you're beeping them, and they're like, "Yeah, get lost." And then the lights go back to red, but they manage to get through it. So you lose out. They lose nothing. Hate it. Tracy, thank you very much for that. Russians, pound coins, and socks. Oh, hell's teeth. We need a blog. I'm talking to you directly now. Dear listener, we need you to write the blog for tonight's show. Ian, what's a blog? I'll tell you. It's a little summary of the show. It can be a couple of words, it can be a few sentences, it can be a whole goddamn page if you want to. But you need to... This aircon isn't working. It's very
Make
hot,
it exciting.
All right. This aircon isn't working! Ah! Is that what you meant?
That'll do.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So, if you can email a blog in the next 15 minutes, ian@lbc.co.uk. The best one, or the first one, will get put on the LBC website by 10 o'clock tonight, and you can put that on your CV as having written for LBC. Why not? You might as well. So, a little summary of the show. It doesn't have to be that accurate. Let's have a quick recap. What have we had tonight? Well, Russians, socks, pounds, grumpy men. That's pretty much it. Tony!
Good evening.
Hello, Tony.
Hello, mate. Did I hear you say just before 9 o'clock you were searching out the first series DVD for Hero?
I had a look today to see if it was available, and it wasn't.
No, because they're only up to episode 12 of the first series.
Oh, they're not doing that old chestnut, are they?
They took a very long break over Christmas.
Oh, I hate it when they do that.
I know. They tried to do it in Lost and failed miserably with Daybreak, which was its replacement show, which died a death after about 3 episodes.
Good. I know I'm about to come to the end of the first half of Series 2 of Prison Break, and then it stops, and it's like, well, for God's sake, sort it out, America.
It is annoying. But tonight, of course, on Heroes, Christopher Eccleston makes his first appearance.
Oh, he's in it, is he?
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's a good series, is it?
Apparently so. I've not actually seen any of it yet. I'm waiting for the BBC to...
BBC is showing it, I think, in the summer or something, aren't they?
That's right, yeah.
Sci-Fi Channel start showing it next month.
Yes, but...
I'm very excited. A lot of people who I trust their opinions of and got me turned on to Prison Break, and I know love Lost, just say it's fantastic.
Just been voted the American Film Institute's Television Show of the Year.
Oh, hell's teeth, that's all very proper. And of course, Lost starts again in a few weeks.
Yep.
So we're back on track with that.
Yes, can't wait. The first 6 episodes of that series has been absolutely brilliant.
Have you seen the little teasers for the rest of the series?
I did, yes.
Good, that's good, isn't it?
Very, very good. I must admit, I really can't wait. It's been a long time since the series has come along that sort of like made me want to watch.
Yeah.
And Lost has been that. It's been absolutely terrific.
Tony, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Good lad, we agree on the Lost. It's the greatest television programme ever made, God damn it. OK, the last half hour of the show is approaching. If you want to give us a call, 0870 90 90 973, ian@lbc.co.uk is the stuff. So, why do girls feel it's appropriate to walk around in bare feet?
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Home of the hits.
OK, let's rattle through these calls now. It's the last... I say rattle through. Let's not rattle too quickly, otherwise we'll be scuppered in the last 10 minutes. But, 0870 90 90 973. Claire!
Hiya.
It's a lady. Well done.
I'm a lady.
Good.
Well, yeah, I am a lady.
Good work, you.
But I didn't feel like one. No, when you're a lady, you're very clean, aren't you? And hygienic, and the sort of walking bare feet is really bad, yeah?
Yes.
Disgusting.
Yes.
When I was walking down...
I'm not that clean and hygienic. I don't wash my hands after going to the loo.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
No, but I was walking down... Do you know Burnt Oak at all?
No.
Right, well, there's an Edgware Road. It's really busy, crowded. It was hot in the summer.
Yes.
And I had, you know, the espadrilles that tie around like ballerinas but high heels?
Oh, yes.
And I was just walking down with my daughter, and suddenly it just the front just came out of my shoe.
Yes.
And it just, like, broke. So I either had a choice to walk bare feet or limp all the way back to the car. So you can guess what I did.
Well, what did you do?
I took my shoes off, and I was disgusted. There was spit on the floor. It was dirty. It was disgusting. I was getting panicky. No, it's horrible. You know, you think, oh, I'm going to catch something, and then this.
Hang on a second, Chris. Can you just check that? Make sure there's no swears in it before I do. I've not had a proper read of it. Of course. Thank you. So this is on the Edgware Road.
Yeah.
Well, that's a filthy place.
But I had to cross the Edgware Road.
Oh.
This guy, there was an old man. He was so lovely. He came and put my arm around me. My daughter walked off. She would seriously not walk with me because I was limping. It looked really quite a big limp.
Oh, God.
And I said, I'm going to take my I'm not walking with you, Mum. You're great. You know, so she just walked off. This man helped me into a shoe repair shop.
Yeah.
And the guy was at lunch, but he's trying to insist that the sales assistant fix my shoe.
It was an emergency shoe repair that needed to be carried out.
But it gets even worse because then I knew I crossed the road, went and bought a new pair of shoes. And that's sad, isn't it? But I had to.
Yeah.
And then I came in, I put plastic bags on my feet, walked upstairs and disinfected my feet.
Well, yeah, hey, rightly so. But I think that, I'm assuming you're an old woman. What, about 40?
Me? I sent you an email of me and my daughter that wanted to meet you with my bunny rabbits and my cat, and then it suddenly stopped and I couldn't meet you anymore, so... I drive the same car as you, though, so that's good, isn't it?
Wow, but not at the same time. That would be freaky. But young girls, like teenage girls, they walk around barefoot all the time. They don't care.
No, I'm paranoid, but I do think of, like, people spitting and hepatitis and ugh.
Well, I've been spitting a lot recently, because I'm bunged up and I've got this cold, so I just have to spit.
I sung you a song last week, and I sung it, and then you said, I hope it gets better than this after.
Which song did you sing?
No, that one.
Oh, yes.
Don't go home with a cold, that one. But you survived, didn't you?
I think we just about survived.
No, doing good. This new time's quite good, isn't it?
It takes some getting used to, but yes, I think it's very good. It will be excellent in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's good.
Claire, thank you for that. Gary.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Gary.
That's been a funny show, isn't it?
Not in the laugh out loud way, but yes, I take your point.
Yeah, a lot of miserable buggers.
Yes.
If you fancy singing a little song, Ian, cheer you up.
Yeah, why the hell not?
I know on one you've sung before. I've heard you sing it, but I don't know much of it, just a little bit. The Carpenters. I'm on top of the world.
I'm on the top of the world, looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find
is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love put me at the top of the world.
Oh, I tell you what, I was into it the weekend. I found out I've got a Dolly Parton's greatest hits.
Have you?
So I was listening to some Dolly this weekend, getting ready, of course, when I go and see her in concert in March.
I hear Steve Allen's going.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's talking about it this morning. Is he sitting next to you?
He will not be. I don't think so. Wouldn't that be nice if he was?
It would, yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Gary, thanks for that. I've got better seats than him. Maybe we could share it. No. Steve.
Hello, mate.
In my hometown of Slough.
Yes, yeah. Well, I'm actually up at Heathrow at the moment. I was I'm driving up. I'm working at the moment.
Yes.
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 Earlier on, you said something about why is Pooh lucky stepping it or whatever.
Yes.
Yes. There's actually there is a reason.
Can you believe this? My producer on the screen, they type up what it is. You know, a little 2 or 3 words about what you're going to talk about. He spelt the word poo wrong.
How can you spell the word poo wrong?
Spell poo to me, Steve.
P-O-O.
There we go, P-O-O. He's put an H at the end, as though you're going to talk about Winnie the Pooh.
That's Winnie the Pooh.
What an idiot. Unbelievable. Yeah, so why is Pooh lucky?
But what it is, it comes from, like, the olden days when, like, people had horses and they lived in the country and stuff.
Yes.
Now, it's not actually all poo. It's just, like, horse poo. Because when you step in it, it sticks to your foot, and then you go and walk on your land, and it's basically, it's fertilised, isn't it? So you're spreading muck on your own land. So if you step in someone's poo, their horse's poo, you know, you take it, you sort of take it back to your own place.
Yeah, and get it in the carpet on the stairs, and your mum has a go at you. How is that lucky?
Well, no, that isn't. But in the old days, when you had farms and people lived on the land a bit more,
yes,
you'd walk around outdoors and you'd fertilise your own land, wouldn't you?
But why is it lucky for a bird to do a number 2 on you?
That isn't.
Well, it is.
Well, it's not.
Well, it is. It's considered lucky, yeah.
By who?
By everyone I've ever spoken to.
Really?
Apart from you.
I've never heard that.
Oh, I've heard it ever since I was a kid. That is, if a bird does a... I think maybe it's just the thing that people say to make you feel better because you look like an idiot because you're covered in bird muck. But apparently, if it does that, then it's supposed to be lucky for you.
I've never heard that one. I really haven't. I always thought it was horses because their manure's good for your garden.
Well, Steve, thank you for that. It's Claire in Ealing, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Claire.
Hello. I just wanted to clear something up about the whole walking home without your shoes on.
Yes.
Because when you've got heels on, any kind of heel, doesn't matter how high, when you've been dancing for probably, 3 or 4 hours in a nightclub, your feet burn. That's why they have those things now you can buy, like cool shoe things. I don't know what they are.
Cool shoe things?
I don't know. They're kind of things that women put in the bottom of their shoes to cool their feet down.
I can understand you dancing barefoot.
No. Yeah, no, but well, quite often, obviously, in a nightclub, you don't really want to take your shoes off. Cause No. But afterwards, when you get out into the cool air and you think, oh my God, my feet are dying, you take your shoes off and you walk home. Admittedly, I have not walked through Camden. I don't think I would, but where I live, I have walked home a number of times with my shoes in my hand. And it's fine. It's no problem. And it's lovely. Your feet feel like heaven.
Do you know what? I think I need to go to the osteopath because my neck is getting really stiff. Seriously. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking I'm really uncomfortable. My neck is just stiffening up.
It probably is.
I slept funny on it last night. I mean, sleeping really badly the last few nights.
Oh, no.
And I've been just, tossing and turning in bed and not being able to get to sleep.
That's not good. Have you got enough pillows?
I have a double bed on my own. And there's 4 pillows in there. And I kind of stack 3 up on top of each other. And I think that's too many.
It might be. I think 2 is kind of the...
You're supposed to sleep without any pillows.
Oh, no, you can't do
that. Well, you can't do that, but that's supposed to be the perfect thing for you. But these pillows, I got them from John Lewis, but they don't seem to be very fat. I want
have they got feathers?
They got feathers in it.
So do you plump them up every...
I couldn't... you know those foam pillows? Oh,
no.
They're disgusting.
No, they're horrible, and they kind of break in the middle, so...
Yeah. No, I plump my pillows up.
Oh, well then, you should be okay.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not an osteopath, so...
Well, there you go. Claire, thank you very much for that. It's Creepy Magic.
Hello.
Hello, Creepy Magic.
Hello.
Hello there.
I was calling about why songs rhyme.
Oh, El's teeth. I mentioned that 3 hours ago.
I know.
And no one's called in.
That's fine, because nobody's called in, so I'll answer it. Well, I'll have a go.
This air conditioning really is... We've got to get this sorted out for tomorrow, Chris. Can you send an email to air conditioning department? Because this is too hot. It's too hot for you in there. We can't have this. Let's sort this out, seriously. Because I can't work in this.
Can you open a window?
Well, no, because we're in a studio.
There's no window. Oh.
It's all soundproofed.
Oh, yeah.
There's glass. There's plenty of glass here. Listen. There's glass there. But you can't open a window.
Break the glass.
Although saying that, when I used to work at XFM, used to be able to open the window out into Leicester Square.
Oh.
Which was quite nice. You used to be able to open the window and you could hear the noise, and it was good.
Oh.
Yes.
I think they rhyme because the way you remember things, if something rhymes, you're more likely to remember something.
Right.
Like a memory aid.
Right.
But if you make a song rhyme, it's catchy.
I had a dream last night. I had a nightmare last night.
Is that me?
No.
Oh.
I had a dream last night that I was recreating... You know the Sledgehammer video with Peter Gabriel?
Yeah.
I had a dream that I was recreating the Sledgehammer video, okay? You know it's all like stop-motion animation.
Yes. I used to be scared of that video.
Oh, I used to be scared of it. And I was recreating it, and it took like 3 hours into it, and I said to the guy, man, I can't do this. This is just taking too long. I'm really bored. He said, we've started now. We've got to finish. And we've only done 30 seconds of the song. And I was like, oh, for God. And it just went on and on and on, recreating the Sledgehammer video.
It's a strange dream to have.
It's a strange dream. It's a rubbish song as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Like
yes, Chris?
What's wrong with the air conditioning? What shall I say?
It ain't working, isn't it? It's just really warm in here. It's on super chill... But nothing's coming out.
You're on maximum chill.
I'm on maximum chill out, and nothing's happening.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all is happening.
Have you felt the ventilator?
Is that this?
Yeah, go and feel if there's anything coming out.
Ever so slightly.
But not very.
Not very, no. Well, now I've said that, actually, it's all right.
I'll put that in an email.
Yeah, good thanks. Just send them this clip of the show. And just have a listen to this, boys. Sort it out. Yeah. Oh, it's going to Mr. Hooker. Yes, things will get done now. Anyway, Magic. What were we talking about?
songs, why they rhyme.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, I explained it already.
Oh, did you? Brilliant. It's so long ago that I put it out. I can't... even I've lost the will to...
Never mind.
Never mind. You're going to be listening to Clive Bull at 10?
No, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm really tired.
You can't go to sleep at 10 o'clock.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Why?
I think I had 5 hours sleep last night.
Right.
And then, since 8 o'clock this morning, I've been painting Jimi Hendrix. A painting of him.
Why?
Somebody wants... Well, they want 2.
Right. He's rubbish, though, Hendrix, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't even want to paint him.
No way, man.
I've just got to do his guitar and it's done.
Purple haze all in my brain.
Oh.
Yeah, nonsense. So you've been okay. Well, then, could you not listen to like the first 10 minutes of Clive? He's
All
very
right,
good.
then.
There we go, Magic. Thank you.
Okay.
Speak later.
Bye.
Bye. No way. Is this person's name Havy? Hello. Who are you? Hello. Hello. Are you calling from Downlands in Surrey to talk about tennis? What the hell is going on here? Havy? If you could hear me speaking to you on the telephone, could you say something? Wow, there we go. Another hit on Iain Lee's Good Evening there. There's someone there.
Hello?
Ah!
Hello?
Oh, yeah, who's this?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
How you doing?
Yeah, who is this?
It's Hervey.
Hervey?
Yes.
Hervey?
Yes.
What do you want?
I'll talk about the tennis.
Where did you go?
The telephone cut off. It's a bit dodgy.
It didn't cut off. You put the phone down.
No, it is. It's dodgy.
Hervey, stay there, do you, after this? Suddenly we've got a load of calls. Yes, Hervey?
Hi, Ian.
Yes.
How you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. Come on.
I'm happy today, don't worry.
Good. Come on, pace, action, pace.
They've skipped it forward. It's BBC. They're not allowed to show any adverts. So they skip it all forward, don't they?
What?
Well, the BBC, they're not allowed to show adverts.
Well, of course they don't.
So that's why they skipped it all forwards. Missed the adverts out.
Right, you phoned in to say that, did you?
No, and number 2...
Yes. Carol!
Hello, darling.
Hello, Carol.
How are you?
Yes.
I wondered if you might sing to me.
I can't because I've got a frog in my throat.
Oh, I only want the postbox song. I haven't heard it for ages.
Well, I'm not going to sing it to you, but I can certainly...
Oh, you do, normally?
Well, I can play it to you.
Yeah, but you normally sing along.
Oh, my voice is going a bit... I've got a real sore throat. Hang on a second.
Oh, go on, have a go.
That's all you're getting.
Thank you.
There we go. Thank you. Kate!
Hello.
Hello, Kate.
I just wanted to say that it's the first time I've really listened to you, and aside from the sarcasm, you're very funny. But you have some peculiar dreams.
What do you mean, aside from the sarcasm?
You're a bit sarky.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's absolutely hysterical. But I'm sure those on the receiving end don't think so.
Well, that's tough.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
But your dreams are peculiar too.
Well, it is odd to dream you're going to recreate the Sledgehammer video, isn't it? That's an odd thing to do.
I didn't really know the Sledgehammer video.
Do you know, is that one where Peter Gabriel's lying there singing Sledgehammer and there's like cakes floating around his head and stuff?
No, I don't remember that one.
How old are you?
Older than you, I think.
You're 42?
No, I'm 40 tomorrow.
Oh, I wasn't far. I nearly said... do you know, I nearly said 39. I nearly said 39. Well, you must remember the Sledgehammer video. It was like everyone was going like, wow, this video's groundbreaking, man.
How old is it?
Sledgehammer. When was Sledgehammer? 87? 86, 87, 88? Something like that.
No, I think I was quite narrow-minded with music back then.
Well, so was I. It was like the blandest pop... I nearly sang it there. Did you hear me? I was warming up to sing it, and then I just thought, ooh, back away from the song, Ian. Back away from the
if you
song.
sing it, I might.
You could have a bumper car bumping this amusement. Let me be your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my... I started too high. My name, I'm gonna be sledgehammer. I started too high. If I'd have started lower, you would have got it from that.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you, Kate.
You're welcome.
Lovely. She's got what I call a whiskey voice. And by that I mean kind of like Rod Stewart. Kind of like a whiskey, smoky, husky voice. And I like that.
Like this?
No, mate, not like that. That's like an old man who's breathing his last 15 breaths. Tom is in the Marylebone.
Ian, it's the 3 pillows.
The 3 pillows?
The 3 pillows. That's why your neck hurts.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I've been there so many times.
But it isn't, because I've spent my whole life sleeping with 3 pillows.
Well, it's a combination of that and tension.
It's nothing to do with the 3 pillows. I can guarantee it. Yeah, I can guarantee it. I remember, do you know, I think I actually felt it happen because I was in bed, and what it was is I was trying to read in bed, and I had myself propped at a funny angle, and then I turned around a bit sharpish, and as I turned, it kind of all went, I nearly said a rude phrase. It all went pear-shaped then.
But do you sleep on your back or on your side?
I sleep on my side. And when I can't sleep on my back. When I do sleep on my back, I have the most amazing dreams, but I can't do it very often.
Yeah.
The way I sleep, okay, is I sleep kind of on my front, okay. So I'm face down with my front's facing down. My head is turned to the left, so the right side of my face is down. I've got my right arm is sort of underneath the pillows. My left arm is, and this is absolutely genuine, is sort of over my head, pointing upwards. Okay, so it's still lying flat, but it's over my head, and I've got the duvet between my knees.
Well,
that's how I sleep, man. That's how I sleep.
The duvet between the knees is a good idea. That's good when you have back trouble. But I think with 3 pillows, your head it's propped up too high.
Leave the 3 pillows! It isn't the 3 pillows, man. I swear to God, I've been sleeping with... Sorry, I got angry there because I defend my right to sleep with 3 pillows. I've been sleeping with 3 pillows. Shouldn't have cut him off there because now we're going to be a little bit short on calls. Well, Rena will talk for a while, won't you, Rena?
Hello.
Hello, Rena.
I don't know what's been discussed. I was calling a while back about why women walk around barefoot.
Yes.
So I don't know if that conversation's well out the way, but...
Look, all the conversations are conversations, man. You say what you want to say and it will work.
Well, I was just saying it is a really disgusting thing. I've seen so many women do it, but they do it purely either because women can't buy shoes that are comfortable anymore. We have to wear, 5-inch heels that are too tight for us, and...
Do women still... is the word stiletto, does that still get used? Or do people just say heels now?
It depends on the type of shoe. I mean, you have strappy shoe stilettos, so...
Is stiletto a brand of shoe?
It's more like a type of shoe, so I'm guessing, it's like the high heels, it's the covered shoe, and I can't really explain it.
How do you walk along barefoot?
Oh, God, never.
It's so
never. I'll catch a disease, probably. It's just too scary.
I think you can absorb diseases through the soles of your feet as well, because the skin there is...
You know, there's foxes peeing, and there's people spitting, and God knows what else gets on the floor. I don't really want to get my feet on that.
You don't want your foot on foxweed, do you?
No.
There's no...
But a lot of women do it today, and it's just, they're all comfortable with it, especially when they're half drunk. It makes it easier for them, I guess. Binge
Britain, binge drink Britain.
Yeah.
Chris, yes, you got something to say?
Yeah, what channel are we on, Sky?
We're on 0177.
Cheers.
Yeah. Anyway, Rena, thank you for that.
That's all right.
There we go, excellent stuff. Chris!
Hi, Ian, how's it going?
Yeah, all right.
Not too bad. Hey, did you see 24 last night?
Didn't ask. No, I didn't. I forgot it was on.
Oh.
So I've got to... They always repeat the first few over and over again, so I'll get it and I'll series link it.
Oh, well, I won't mention too much.
Don't mention anything.
Wow. Oh, all I know is...
Don't...
That's it.
Good lad. Yes. Vinny! Oh. What do you want? I tell you what, do you know what song I've had in my head? I've literally had this song in my head all weekend, and it has just completely done my head in. Do you know what song it is, Vinny?
I have to go.
You what?
I have to go.
What, where? What? I've had this song in my head all weekend. All weekend. And I tell you which bit I've had, okay? It's this bit coming up now. Just this... 10 seconds here. Boom, 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 boom. Imagine having that in your head all weekend. This bit. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Oh, it's driven me absolutely bonkers. Okay, last couple of minutes of the show, isn't it? Coming up.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
I've been emailed. Have you ever had a kebab, Ian? Yes, with chili sauce. Wahid.
How you doing, Ian? Why are you driving to Hertfordshire to go to university?
Wow, that's a lot of information in a few words. Good stuff.
Sorry, mate. I just wanted to ring about a bird pooing on your right shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, well, I don't really believe in it, but when I was 13 years old, and, you know, when you're in secondary school, you go for a smoke behind, like, the sports hall or the bike shed or something.
Apparently so, yes.
Yeah, well, one time me and a few friends were smoking behind there, and a bird pooed on my right shoulder.
Right.
So obviously what I chose to do was to walk away and go and get it cleaned.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked away, literally a minute later, a teacher had walked behind the sports hall and caught all the kids who were smoking.
Wow.
So I guess it is good luck, really.
What? Hang on, you're saying that the bird plopping on you was good luck?
Well, I guess it was, because if it didn't poo on me, then I would have got caught and suspended for smoking.
Are you still smoking now?
Yes, I am.
Well, you're gonna get cancer. Where's the luck in that? There's no luck in that, is there? Kate's in Pinner. Hello, Kate.
Hello, hi Ian. I'm so glad you're doing the show this time.
Yes.
Because I normally have I normally work, and after 6 I listen to my radio and go to my gym. And I called earlier on, and I got my destination. Nobody called me back.
Oh, no.
I
don't know.
I'm all more energetic.
Good work, yes. What?
And I'm so glad I enjoy your show, and I look forward to go in my car and listen to you from Pinner to Bushy and listen to your show.
What, tonight?
Well, whenever I go to
I'm about to finish in 2 minutes. Clive Ball's on after the news.
I know. I'm all like more energetic. I've done my gym. I've done my sauna. Nice warm up. Really good.
Good work. Excellent stuff. Thank you, Kate. I haven't been to the gym for ages. I was supposed to go tomorrow, but I've still got this cold. So I was supposed to go on Saturday, and he said, I can't make it. So I was like, oh, well, never mind. And then I was going to go tomorrow, and I'm all bunged up. So I'm going Friday. That'll be horrible. Yes, Joshua, last call of the day on this show.
Oh, I need to speak to Clive.
Well, Clive's not started yet.
Well, can you put him on now?
Well, no, I can't put him on now. He's getting ready.
I want to speak to him about you.
And say what?
About your back problems.
You want to speak to Clive about my back problems?
That's right, yeah.
Well, why do you think he would be interested in that? Even I'm not that interested in it.
Well, the best thing to do when you got a back problem...
Yeah. I tell you what, Joshua...
Lie on the hard floor.
What we're going to do, we'll keep you on the line. If Clive wants to talk to you, he will. If he doesn't, he won't. That's the best I can do. Is that all right?
Brilliant.
Good lad. If you missed the show today, it sounded like this. Pitagora Suichi, Rocky, 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 Rocky. Pitagora Suichi, Rocky, 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 Rocky. Pitagora Suichi, Rocky, 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 Rocky. In time. Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. Pitagora Suichi.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Rocky. Rocky Bobo.
Rocky 2! Rocky 2!
Pitagora Suichi, Rocky, 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 Rocky. Pitagora Suichi, Rocky, 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 Rocky. Pitagora Suichi, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. This is insane. Rocky, in time. Rocky, I love it. Rocky,
Rocky.
Pitagora Suichi.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Rocky. Rocky Bobo.
Rocky 2! Rocky 2!
That was insane. Thank you for that. Clive Ball's coming up after the news. He's here till 1 o'clock. I'm back tomorrow at 7. Until then, thank you very much.
On DAB and online.
This is LBC 97.3.